Good evening, everybody. How are you
Hello,
guys?
hello.
Let me get the comment thing pulled up there. There we go. Jimmy Dixon, howdy. How are you, sir? Oh man, this one's early. Cafe Chromos from 3 o'clock. Wow, Cafe, what's going
Sheesh.
on? Okay, Retro says he's gonna try to jump in later. He's probably still sleeping. He said something about setting his alarm. So
Mm,
yeah, quite the week. Jen, how's your week been, man?
that's been good. It's been interesting with the Unbound. I kind of like the mystery of
All
it.
the
So
little things, all the little things they got going on. Yeah, like I said, like Monday when we were talking, it's just like give us a date and a time, and then leave it at that, and then just drop the cards. Make us open a pack to see who it is, and then we can decide if we want to buy more or
kind of messes up my weekly posts, but it's okay.
not.
You know,
It does, yeah. It takes away a little bit of the content when you don't know who the character is. But I think doing that would help
it's all
make
good.
it easier for people to get packs that are
Yeah.
actually trying to get packs. David, what's going on, man? How you doing? We got 12 watching already. Hey, there they go. They're popping up. Look at this. Look who's here. Mr. J. What's up, Dre? How
Ooh,
you
Dre
doing, buddy?
Studios. Nice.
What's going on, my man? Brittany's here. Hey, Brittany. And we got Mr. Kellen, aka Sean Schubert. So Josh won't
Welcome.
be here tonight. He is at a sporting event for his son, so he will not
Hmm.
be in this evening. Valor should be
Oh,
joining. Is this
Bad
the hate keeping
Wizard.
convo? No, man, we don't hate keep, but we don't gatekeep either.
What are you talking about? We got a gatekeep.
We You can gatekeep. Gatekeep yourself, man.
Ah,
nah, that stuff's not necessary.
I
That
know,
stuff's
right?
not necessary. Mateus, what's going on? First time viewer? Dude,
Nice.
welcome in, my man. Hopefully we earn your continued viewership here. We like to goof around a lot and just talk some common sense card collecting here.
Are you looking to
How
collect maybe
come?
more of the modern stuff or
How
more of
come my?
the older
Oh,
stuff?
Dre, I'm sorry, Dre. If you ever need a shoulder to cry on, you can always come here to Velvet Thunders. Everybody with the voice every week. I swear, I'm gonna go get a alteration done to my vocal cords.
To make it softer?
No, no. Hey, there he is.
Bob.
He made it. He made it. He's on dad time, so he made it. He'll pop in here in a second. What's going on?
Nice. Modern sets. Okay,
What?
cool.
Lewis is box breaking again. Is he trying to steal the viewership from us? He's
Oh,
supposed. He
that's
did
right.
that
I forgot
Monday
he did that.
too. He did
Mm.
the box break on Monday too. My man, we're gonna have to talk to him. Unreal. Bob A, welcome in. Looking at getting into card collecting like Marvel Metal, the new sets. Okay. I mean, we can start on that topic since you're
Yeah.
getting into that. Um, Sealed boxes, buy them, keep them sealed. That's my advice. If you're looking for specific characters, just go buy them individually.
Hmm.
Watch some box opening videos so you know what you're getting into. Spider-Man Metal, the boxes are hit and miss with getting what you're supposed to get out of them. E-Pack's obviously done, but you can always buy cards. If you set up an E-Pack account, you can trade cards there. That's a digital platform. That's upperdeck.com. It's free to set up an account. You can trade cards there. ComC is a great place to look as well. Usually compare ComC to eBay to see what the prices are. Sometimes if something's listed on ComC or on eBay and it says ComC, you can just go to ComC and offer the seller. And a lot of times you can get a better price there because they don't have to pay those eBay fees then.
Yep.
How do you do
Why
that?
can't I find Derpa's channel? Well, you know what? I'm not sure what channel you're on, so I'm just going to post this and it's going to go to everybody. So let me get his channel and I'll put the link in the description. It's going to come out from everybody so you guys can see that.
So, Nathan, can you message
No.
users on EPAC?
Yeah.
Yes,
Or
yeah.
not,
Through
not
the
EPAC,
through the
not
on
EPAC.
ComC, I don't believe so.
Okay.
On ComC, I don't believe you can send them a message, but you can send an offer. And what you can do is what I usually do is I'll go like if something's $50, I might type in $2 and submit offer. It's obviously not going to go through, but it'll tell you what the minimum offer is on an item. And then you can make a decision if you want to send that offer over or not.
Right. And you can also you can get away with a quarter. You can send a 25-cent min. Just as
Yeah,
well.
depending on what the seller has set their stuff up as, and then what the card is valued at.
Yeah.
Derp was not
but
going to
this-
make it back in time tonight, Bad Wizard. But guys, I'm posting this. This is the direct link to Derpa's channel, so you guys can subscribe to him over there if you would like. I'm going to pop that up there too. That's the link to his channel. So if you guys, it's 3-0. Yeah, 3-0 is not 2. I did that too. And last week or Monday, I had it actually spelled wrong. I had it like Deerpa. Deerpa. Yeah, too many E's. I fat fingered it. Trey, EPAC is the devil.
It is.
EPAC is dangerous because
EPAC is the pain in my existence. My wallet hurts every time I look at it.
It does because that buy now button. I'm surprised they don't just make that thing flash.
Right. Well, they do. Whenever you get a red flasher, that's what makes you go back.
Yeah, they get you the flashers.
They should just make the buy it more. Just fill up your whole screen. Like you can't click anywhere.
Dre says this is where the party's at.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bad Wizard says just rip packs for days. I think that's in the relationship to the comment that I said that keep boxes sealed. Yeah, ABR always be ripping. I open boxes because I think it's fun. I like it. I enjoy it. I'm a set builder, so honestly, it's more cost effective for me to wait till EPAC drops and then go to ComC and buy everything for pennies on the dollar to build my binder sets. But I enjoy opening cards too. Really, Mateus, just find what you like, man. If you really like the way the metal stuff looks, like I said, watch a few videos on it. Search our channels. There's plenty of videos out there to search. You could type in Spider-Man metal on YouTube and find a whole bunch of stuff to watch.
Yep.
Find trustworthy content. Watch several of their videos. Make sure you like them, that you understand what they're doing.
Also, check out Discords. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Like Spidey's Discord is great.
If you go to Spidey Hits YouTube channel and all of his videos, he's got a link in the description to his Discord channel. You can join there. There's the MCCW Facebook group. There's the Marvel Cards Facebook group as well. There are gatekeepers in some of those groups, so just be cautious with who you listen to.
Do you want to dive on that a little bit, or do you want to save that for?
No, we can talk about that. But I wanted to go through some of this. Bad Wizard says, "Dude, EPAC really sucks. They need anyone to just take a look at a whole user interface." Oh yeah. The Unbound stuff is stupid. We're going to talk a little bit about that. So obviously, if you guys watch the Unbound show on Monday night, Fred and Ian can no longer give us clues each week just because of something outside of our group on that channel. And I'm not trying to say that like our group should be the only one to know like what the clue is, but we make the content to share the clues with everybody. But there are some other groups and some other platforms that are doing stuff that then leads to the negative aspect of the hints being put out there, the pushing of products, the potential botting of stuff. Armando, shut up, Armando. This guy razzing me every time. Armando, I can't join his group. I don't have the luck. I can't pull an auto.
We still have that running a pool going of when you're actually going to pull your auto.
Oh, you guys got that going on the side? Nice.
Yeah, we got a side bet going.
All right. When can I get in on it? Can I bet on myself? I don't know what I'm pulling anyway, but if I could bet on myself, I'm taking like week 57.
Right now, everyone's got their money on Never.
Yeah, it's the Deadpool. Bad Wizard. Thanks, Bad Wizard. Shut up, Armando. Yeah, thanks for sticking up. Yeah, man. Yeah, just stick around. We'd be happy to share our advice with you. Check out the other channels. There's lots of guys out there that are creating content. See who you like. See who makes sense to you and what clicks with you. We're going to open some Marvel Annual tonight. So if you are looking to get into something cheap, Marvel Annual is a great set to get into. And this year, it's a really exciting set. Oh, my goodness. Dude, David, no auto last year, no auto so far this year, and we're 22 weeks in.
No, we can't.
23.
Are we 20-something weeks in?
Gwen was 21.
Well, we already did our first
was
quarter,
22.
and I think we're 22 weeks.
This is 22, so next week is 23. Yeah, we're 22 weeks in, and I haven't pulled an auto this year. Almost halfway through the year, and I still haven't pulled an auto.
This year's just going.
Well, you're not going for the auto, so you don't need to pull one.
I'm not, but I still want to pull one.
So Nathan, let me ask you this: whenever you go to and you're trying to open your Unbound, are you hoping for the sketch or a plate? Like, is your hopes on the high standard, or you just like come on auto?
No, honestly, when I buy the packs, typically I'm only buying 4. If it's a bigger character, I'll try to get more. But I like last week for Gwen, I didn't get any for Ghost Spider. Like I got stuck in the checkout blog and I couldn't get through. Sin City, what's up, my man? If you want a link, buddy, just let me know. I'm actually gonna share a link with you. If you want to hop on, you can, sir.
Yeah, you are more than welcome to come hang out, Lewis or Alex. I'm sorry, Luke.
Wow.
I already got him pulled up here. Look at that. Sent you a link, man. If you want to hop on, you can. No worries. Marvel Unbound Week 23 will be Miles in those Jordans.
Nice. For
That'd be pretty sweet.
That would be sweet.
Armando says his money is on next week. I just wanted to be on a character that I actually like. Like I would have been happy to pull one on Minotaur, but I would have been sad too because I'd have been like, oh.
Imagine that being your only auto you pulled the whole season was Minotaur auto.
Like last year, pulling like Wizard for your auto, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. But only doing it for 1 week, you know. So.
Are there any pieces we saw in promos that haven't been released? Yes, there's plenty. I can try to pull them up, but according to my math and our math figure that kind of got a wink and nod from reliable sources, the next one that should get released from the promo sheet that had serial numbers on it, doing the math, would be Professor X in week 27. So
there's Professor X, Daredevil. We still haven't seen Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Daredevil. I think Daredevil is much later in the cycle though. Yeah. I think he's like week 46 or something like that, according to the math.
Yeah.
Then we got Professor X.
878. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
So we got to fight.
Those members are constantly changing, so you guys.
We got to fight for who's going to be King Arthur.
Not me.
Oh, I'm surprised. I thought you would jump at the opportunity.
Why? No way, man.
Why not?
I don't want that role. I like hosting, producing, that sort of stuff. I don't want the King Arthur title.
Well,
you guys can battle royal for it. We'll give it to this cat right here, since he pulls all those. Auto been hit on Lewis channel, not me. What?
No, we're gatekeeping. So we can't let Armando on.
Right. Well, he can't come on the show because we got to gatekeep from him because he pulls too many autographs and wins too many giveaways. Yeah. But he can have that secret society King Arthur title. We'll give it to him.
You're more at the bargain anyway.
Vintage Lord said he's jumping in Unbound for Daredevil. There you go, man.
Yeah, that Daredevil's a great card.
Doctor Strange or Clea, I haven't heard anything about those guys being in there. I think if they come in, they're going to be a complete surprise. I want to see a Black Cat this year. I think that'd be great because we got a Black Cat sketch last year, but we didn't get a card. Armando says they hit a cable auto from the X-Force box. That's sweet, man.
Nice.
All right, so we do got to talk about this a little tiny bit. And we're not going to talk about it too much, but his Armado in the Marvel Illuminati. All right, Daniel, what the hell was that about last week? Was that just like an impromptu question?
It was.
Yeah, just trying to razz him a little.
Yeah, a little bit, but then also it just was like a spontaneous question.
Yeah.
Whenever I asked it, I was thinking of Austin Powers, where he's like, "Where's Dr.
yeah.
That was in it, but then also going back to just thinking about the Great Curator video and everything like that, and the reaction that was had from that.
Yeah, and it's weird because Billy's one of those cats you don't really know if he's doing a bit or if he's like being serious. And I was like, I think he's like really like confused by what's going on with this question.
Yeah,
but no, it was cool. So
yeah, it was all good fun. It was
good to see him on there. I was happy that he was able to be on. So
for sure, I love Billy. You guys haven't been able to watch me open, has a great channel for box breaks as well as the Marvel on the Brain. You got an hour to kill and you just want to have some fun. Marvel.
No, he hasn't had an episode come out in a while though, has he?
Not in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. That's what a leader of a secret group in disguise would say. Wait, is this Billy? Is this Billy? We'll never know though because it's all numbers. I remember he said he's got the numbers there so that way the feds don't find him.
It'd be like that.
So, Armando just sent me. All right, buddy. I'll share this. Let me get it pulled up. Dun, 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 dun.
Like Billy helped him complete his 18 Marvel Masterpiece Tier 4s. That's awesome.
Nice.
Oh wow, it's labeled autograph card. The borders is more different than the X-Force ones that I've seen pulled. So, and then it's just the white background.
Huh,
Who
interesting.
signed it?
That's cool. What's the artist name for that set?
Liefeld?
I think so, yeah.
Is that a Liefeld?
It's Rob Liefeld, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Because that looks like a W, but it's probably just like the L and then like the F.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like that's probably the L, the I is right there with no dot, but then the F because you got the little dash mark right there. Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
So, like Rob Liefeld as an individual has a terrible autograph.
And mine's not any better.
I'm sure mine's not either, but
oh my god, these guys are going. These guys are going a million. Marvel Illuminati a lot.
Having
See,
stroke?
This is why. A Marvel Illuminati member would never wear a cowboy hat. I agree.
I mean,
or
Wolverine
they
wears a
would
cowboy
just
hat.
to throw you off.
Exactly.
Bad Wizards, that's what they want you to think. You guys are terrible.
Wolverine will wear a cowboy hat, and you wouldn't
right
about it.
There we go.
Yeah, so I've been looking at my PC stuff and like what I'm actually going after, and I'm not really going after anything, but Wolverine, Black Cat, and Domino are my top 3. And recently, I've actually picked up a couple decent Domino cards. And I'm like, I think that's what I'm going to do is probably make that like my primary that I'll go after is Domino.
Mm-hmm.
And then because it's obviously more affordable than Wolverine or Black Cat.
I'll have to.
I missed out on a really cool sketch the other day too. I was so sad. It was in my watch, and I missed it. Just wasn't paying attention.
I'll have to try to help you find the gold foil for Domino.
The gold foil.
Yeah, the 2014 Rittenhouse gold foil.
Oh yeah. What's going on, Interglobal? How are you today, man? Bad Wizard. How dare you? Yes, she has cards. I'll show you guys some. All right, so this was a trade that I made. It was actually basically Upper Deck Redemption. I got the Green Goblin, or not Redemption, but replacement. I got the Green Goblin red from 2013 Retro, and I posted that showing everybody what I got. And then a gentleman reached out to me and said, hey, I got the Domino just came in. I heard you're a Domino guy. I'm a Green Goblin guy. You want to swap? So we swapped. So 2013 Retro Red Domino.
Nice.
I traded my buddy for this one, the High Series Red from X-Men Metal. I picked up, I just bought this one, the Low Series Red from X-Men Metal. Just came in yesterday, so I was happy about that. And then last night, well, I'm trying to pick up Purely Periodic and a couple other ones. So
you know more about Domino's chase cards than I would. Is there a certain card for that character that you would consider like the pinnacle or the grail to try to go after outside of PMGs?
You're giving me more credit than you actually know, because I don't know what her chase cards are. I just like her as a character. I think she's cool. Okay. We talked about this on Monday night. Like like all these artists and everything like that. I don't. Like I know the artist names, but I couldn't tell you whose art this is. Like I don't know. To me, the card looks cool, and that's the only reason I buy them. I mean, that's the only reason I build my sets is because I think the sets look cool.
Right.
So, but
her High Series is life.
I just picked up the Peach Momoko anime autograph out of 120. I just picked that up. That's on way.
For Domino.
Yeah, for Domino.
Nice.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't really know which one I would call her High Series. Another one that I got was a gift from Brittany. She's in the chat. She sent me the Emerald from Women of Marvel.
Okay.
Out of 100. So that was really nice of her. And it's cool because that's 007. So I was like, that's even cooler because now I'm like, maybe I need to start trying to go after like the 007 cards of Domino.
Yes, you should.
I know, right? We tell everybody all the time, hey, don't tell people what you're going after because then they're going to know that's what you want. And if they have it, then you're going to pay for it. But I'm like,
well, I mean, there's a difference in some circumstances. I think you saying that with the community and the people that we have hanging out with us tonight, that's the positive side of it. Or yeah, I kind of want to be into this. Then people be like, I might have that. So, then
exactly. Yeah, I think I might do that, but that would require me to then try to trade these other red PMGs to try to get the 007s of them. And if I remember correctly, you can't with these. Like the first 10 are green, and then it starts at 11 for the X-Men medal. Is that correct? Like there's not actually 100 of them. There's only 90.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if that's the case with the Fleer Retro numbered out of 100. Like if the first 10 are green, or if there's only 90 of those or not.
Well, you can get the number 14 and cut it in half.
Cut the card in half.
Yeah.
Put it in two one touches.
Yeah.
Swami, what's up, man? Oh, snap. Valor's on comments tonight. I clicked it and turned it off.
There we go.
You got Vintage Ford trying to hook you up with another red PMG of Domino.
Let me know, man. Just message me.
But that's what I was going to say. The high series of Domino, that one you held up just a moment ago, that's another Rob Liefeld art. So say if you wanted to send a card in for the signing or whatever that he's about to be doing, that would be a candidate since it's not Deadpool.
No, I'm not. I'm not into having people sign the cards. If I pull a pack pulled one, that's cool, but I'm not into that. That's not me. That's not how I collect. And everybody collects differently. Like I know you guys have sent stuff in to sign, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably like if it was a really cool cover that I liked, maybe I would be like, yeah, hey, I want to get this signed by the artist of the cover. Like if I had a cool Peach Momoko cover, maybe I could send that in and have her sign that. But Swami, I just messaged you the StreamYard link if you want to jump on, man. If not, no worries.
Jen does not have a YouTube channel.
William Johnson's got the comment.
Jen does have a YouTube channel, but you're not going to find it. It's very, very hard. And he has no content on it. But if you want Jen's YouTube channel, I'll give you Jen's YouTube channel.
I only have an OnlyFans, so.
Did you get our Roundtable OnlyFans set up? I got to know where to send all my feet pictures too. So.
Got it set up.
Awesome.
I'm going to put up William's comment real quick, asking if anyone's going to send in cards to get autoed by Liefeld for CGC. So you definitely can. Like, there's plenty of good cards that you could do. It's kind of a must for a Deadpool fan. I have a card that I haven't seen other people talk about yet that comes from 2019 Blair.
I'm going to make you big, Daniel, so that way when you come on. Chat, here is, if you want to see Jen's content, he has a great channel with his buddy, John Sullivan, a.k.a. Juice. They are Jen and Juice. Check them out on Lootbox TV reviews. I dropped that in there. So any channel that you're watching on tonight, you should have that link. You can check them out and give them a sub as well. They mostly do sports cards, but every now and then they'll pop on some Pokemon and some Marvel as well. So definitely give them a follow over there. How close are you guys, Jen? Yeah. We got to get you like a 12,300 push here. Get you to that 100K mark. Get that play button. Get that play button. For sure. And then Valor Comic Services. Yeah. Oh, why are you not big? Let me get you big.
Move it over real quick.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. The Matter insert from 2019 Flair, that's Rob Liefeld art.
That's cool.
So you don't have.
Are you going to send that one to get graded or signed?
I was thinking about it, but again, I don't like Rob Liefeld's signature at all. Like it to me, it's hideous. Like I've had many signed comic books, but never a Rob Liefeld because to me, it's just a squiggle mark,
Right. No, that makes sense. Swami, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How's it going?
Good, man. Thanks for popping on.
Yeah. I got about 30 minutes to see what you hooligans are doing.
You came prepared today with a shirt on.
You just haven't seen me take it off yet. That's all. After 10 p.m., that's when the OnlyFans.
That's when it starts.
Yeah, after 10.
It starts. So So
I love those antimatter and matter cards.
Oh, it's a fun insert, man.
Yeah.
And it's cheap. Like they have some that are super short print. Like I think Colossus is the super short print for the matter ones. Like you can go on ComC, that's a $10 card.
Brittany says I thought it was a silk robe at first. What the hell?
Oh yeah.
That's funny. Flashing. So guys, we are supposed to have a guest on tonight from Gabe's Cave. As soon as he pops in, he said he was going to be able to make it, but I haven't heard anything back yet. And our normal start time got moved up a half hour to try to accommodate the East Coasters a little bit more. So we're trying this out this week to see how it goes. So he might pop in right about 7-ish, maybe a little bit after. He's got dad duty too. But you guys know him as Uncle Nasty from Gabe's Cave. So when he comes on, we'll do more of a formal introduction. Hopefully he'll be able to pop in. We do have a new host that we want to introduce tonight. It is not this gentleman down here, although that'd be fantastic if he could. But we do have a new host that if he's able to pop on tonight, we'll do a formal introduction for him as well. So as you guys know, Alonzo is off ripping X-Force on his own. He left us tonight. But they pulled a cable autograph over there, so that's pretty cool.
For sure.
Yeah, and then Spidey, they did their show last night. I got about 3/4 of the way through it so far. So no spoilers for the last little bit if there was anything. But.
What were they doing over on his stream?
Last night, at least, what I was listening to it, most of it was like, they talked about the Golden Show, some different investing stuff like that. Cool. There he is. What's
up? What up?
We thought you were leaving us.
Who signed your cable card?
Who signed it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that Rob Liefeld?
Yeah. It's a pack pulled auto. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well,
man.
That auto
cool
is better than anything you'll get if you send something in.
Oh, of course. It's it's an auto, but you got to remember, it's also the back of the card. It's autographed. His signature is different now. Signature's a lot cooler now than what it was. So I don't know. There are 1,000 of them. So,
all right.
So they're limited. So 1,000, just 1,000 total.
1,000 total autos. Yeah.
Okay, so not 1,000 of each character. So that's good to know.
No, there's only one character, one auto, and it's cable. So. Okay. As far as historically and being pack pulled, for sure, it's definitely the top auto. But I think you're going to see a lot more cooler autos, especially with it on the front of the card. Cooler characters like Deadpool and stuff like that. Different ink. So it's gonna have a cool factor. But I'll show it to y'all real quick. We just pulled it.
Yeah. Armando sent us the picture from Facebook or a screenshot. So that's really cool.
Yeah,
we were trying to figure out. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Rob Liefeld, but I was like, that second part there looks like a W. I'm like, it might just be the L and then the F. So because I kind of do the same thing.
He did the whole set. The whole set's his artwork. So it was cool. It was fun, man. It's definitely not an easy hit. I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah,
that set was printed into the earth.
Yeah.
William says, "Don't hate on cable."
What year was that set printed? Louis?
91.
91. So it wouldn't have like cuts or anything like that. Your biggest chase wouldn't have been the auto, right?
That's the biggest chase of the set. There's no foils.
Okay.
There's no like alternate arts. There's no inserts.
So is that the first set that had pack pulled autos in it then?
I don't think so.
Because I want to say that came after the Jim Lee X-Men.
I think the X-Men's 1990, and you can pull an auto in that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no foils in it either. It's the comic images are real plain Jane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The success from the X-Men set is kind of what brought that out as a money grab initially, because you had Deadpool blowing up popularity, X-Men characters like, hey, we can do this set. Doesn't have to be original art. Recycle it. Throw it on. Blase. And now we have 20 years later, Lewis pulling a pack pulled sketch.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was cool as hell. As soon as we opened it, I was like, "Yep, there it is. That's the auto."
There you go, man.
So it's cool. It was fun.
Was it close to one of the last packs of the box, or did you hit it pretty early on?
It was, I'd say, probably like middle of the box, and it was the very first card in the pack.
Oh wow! Man,
Open the pack, boom, there it is. Cable, and it says on the bottom, autograph card.
cool.
I thought the auto would have been sick on the front of it, though. That's what I like about this signing, man, is you're gonna be able to put a real extra cool factor on your cards that you wouldn't have gotten back then, you know?
Yeah. And that's where I think sending stuff off to, like you guys asked earlier, like, am I going to be sending anything? I'm not. But just because I don't really know the artist that much, the set looks cool. But for me, I can just put the cards in my binder. But like the 90 MU stuff, you know, you couldn't get autographs in that. So to be able to send something to an artist and have that done, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because that's really the only way you can at that point in time.
Is Armando offering up a giveaway? Because that's what I hear. I hear Armando's offering up a giveaway.
I heard he's going to give away an auto every single week until I hit an auto and Unbound.
Ooh.
You know what? That's the right thing to do. That's what we need.
I mean, it just seems fair.
And then every week you don't hit it, the price doubles.
The value of the autograph has to double. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. All right, I'll endorse that. You know?
I'll endorse it.
If you pull a plate, then that's at least a quad, right?
Yeah, I'm reading this as he's telling you, Alonzo, to give away one Wolverine and a Deadpool because he got doubles of each. That's what I'm reading.
Oh, me? Oh, my bad.
Well, you did the break, right? You did the break.
Yeah, is that what he wants to do? Okay.
Well, that's what Armando, just confirm that before we do that.
That's
That's how I'm reading it. Is he's basically telling you to give away a Wolverine and a Deadpool.
Let's do it. Let's see which ones did he get doubles of. That's a give away a Wolverine, and he said to give away a Deadpool.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So Armando, just confirm that in chat for us, please.
So what do you want to do? You want one person get both cards? That'll be cool, right? Or how do y'all want to do it?
Cool. Let's do one person gets both cards.
Yeah, let's do that.
And let's
I'm gonna
put up the hashtag, and you guys are gonna have to.
Let's do. What do you guys want to do? Hashtag
Armado. Arm Auto.
No, just do hashtag Rob.
Hashtag Rob.
Yeah, just do hashtag Rob.
All right.
I was gonna do like hashtag Deadpool or something because he created this one character.
Rob.
But we'll do hashtag Rob, baby. Get up in there.
I wanted to make it harder for people to get in.
So you're gonna get the cover with Deadpool on it.
That's a really cool card.
Yeah.
Just do hashtag Rob.
And then hold up. How am I doing this? And Wolverine.
Armando's got, or Bad Wizard's got both of them in there just in case. Now, because I did post that so everybody can see it, what it should be, if one of our channels hits, we're just going to redraw it right away, guys.
I'm waiting to open this. This is that box, right? This is where you got it from?
The X-Force?
Yeah. Yep.
I picked this up, just like a rainy day box. Like let's pick it up. I didn't realize that Deadpool was his rookie, like his first.
I didn't know either, dude.
Yeah.
My buddy's been trying to sell me these boxes. He's got like 2 cases in the back of his store. And he's been trying to sell me these things for years. And I was like, I'm not really into the X-Force. It's not.
Yeah.
And then I come to find out that Deadpool's rookie cards are in there. It's the first time he's been in a trading card set. So I hit him up and like, yo, you still got any of those boxes? He's like, yep. Both cases are still sitting back there, bro. They haven't been touched. I was like, well, send me some boxes over, bro. I need to crack one.
That's cool.
I just realized while I was sitting here.
Yeah, both cards.
The Wolverine and the Deadpool, yeah.
So I got this Emma Frost. And you see how it's cut?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's cut at the top. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I just realized there's a cut card.
Wow.
I'm like, oh man. I don't know how well you could tell, but it's like I just noticed. It's like this. Yeah.
Those boxes aren't that bad either price-wise, guys.
No.
One sold on April 22nd for $190, but somebody's got them up for $150 or best offer.
Yeah, for sure. It is from the comic. That was the promo, but they were both released the same year. So it's pretty much his rookie year, but this is the first time he's ever been in a trading card set. So
yeah, first time.
And I don't know if the promo was released first or the set. See, I don't know that info.
But I know That's gonna be tough to research. Like
Yeah, they were both released on the same year, so it's okay. Which one was released first? If the magazine was released first, then that's the first Deadpool rookie card. But if it wasn't, then it's just, how do you find that out? You know?
Yeah, I think the rookie debate is different in the Marvel card community because it's like, what was their first card, and not because like rookie is for that entire year. Like every set that comes out,
that's how I see rookie.
It's a rookie.
Yeah,
So,
it's a rookie card because it's a rookie card for every set. But yeah, what was the first card?
I think with Marvel cards, it carries over to how comic books work, where then you've got your first appearance, right? Because that makes more sense. Like, even though it came out in the same year, sure, but like, what is the first appearance of that character for that card?
But you guys can't even get on the same page with that.
Yeah, it could be the promo. It could be the promo, but again, they were both dropped the same year, so how do you really know? You have to like start. I don't know how you find that data.
Yeah.
Go with whichever art you like better. Like that's the easiest way.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like,
Django, what's
I don't know,
man?
if you're a Deadpool collector, you're probably going to want both of them.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
And if you could find one in the book, like that still has the card in it, that's even better.
And that's possible because that comic book was printed to hell and back. Like, there's no reason you can't go into your local comic store right now and pay $2 for that book in the poly bag with the card.
It was pretty cool because it had a lot of frenzy. I think it was 2020, and there was a couple videos I watched of some serious comic book collectors like opening up their storage units, and just tables set up like a U shape with just comic books just lined. And he goes right to it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I think I got some in here." And he's going through, bam, he gets the comic book out, and he just starts pulling them out. I'm like, "This is crazy. This is crazy."
It was like during the pandemic era that like a PSA 10 of that card was going for $3,000 or $4,000. And you're talking about
it was like a thing. I remember it being a thing. I was out of it. I didn't chase that whole deal. But
that was right.
I would say it's a conversation.
That was right around whenever the first Marvel like universe was blowing up, and like the first Hildenbrand Gold Sig Black Panther was selling for record numbers. So that was a card that just kind of period back on the momentum of everything, and then from there, that comic book again was only $1 a book, so you could go into the shops and find it and pay $1 for it. Get the book
to only get them that cheap again.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically you can still get them that cheap if you end up over at the comic book shops and then dig through all their bins to see what you can find. I mean, you're not going to find the big books more times than not. You got to buy people's collections or buy the individual books for that, right, Valor?
Yeah, for the most part, that's how you would do it. You would need to buy out some collections, but you just never know because sometimes, comic shop owners don't pay attention to their backlog. So a book that's considered a key now, 4 years ago wasn't a key. And they just don't take that on the go.
Or they buy a collection, and instead of sorting that collection, they just throw it on their shelves.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen too. Like they just don't have time.
Right. And it's not even necessarily about time. It's about recovering costs. Like if you put, $400 into a collection, well, you need to hurry up and make that money back to get to your profit.
Yeah.
So that's something that carries over a lot too, where it's not necessarily about one specific issue. It's about like, well, I need to make my money back now.
Right.
How many people we got in the giveaway, guys?
Oh crap. That's on me.
Yeah, I gotta run, man. I gotta go jump in the shower. I've had a long ass day today.
We got 21. Let me get the screen up.
21. Come on, guys. Get up in that giveaway, man. We got 33 people watching. Let's go.
Well, Armando's got 7 channels watching, and he's doing the giveaway, so he's probably not entering.
That's right.
That's why. You're right. You're right. That makes sense.
Cards
21 for hashtag Rob.
When you get the seconds or thirds, yeah, that's tough. Hashtag Rob, guys. Get entered. 22. We'll draw it at 20. We got 33 here, so we should be able to get to 25. Ash is here. What's up, man? Stevie.
What's up, Ash?
Man.
What up?
Ash is here. Stevie's here. Welcome. Armando's laughing. 35 watching. Oh, the numbers just went up. I think Armando just created a couple more accounts.
He's gonna try to win his own
Armando,
giveaway.
if you're gonna have all those accounts, if you have all those accounts, just make sure you subscribe with all those accounts. One more, guys. One more entry. Hashtag Rob. One more entry, and I'm going to draw it as soon as it
Come on,
hits.
let's go, baby. Somebody hashtag Rob. Let's go.
I think 5 of those are us, so technically we'd have 20 entries, but that's okay. What's up? There it is.
There
Come
it
on,
is.
guys. If one
Good
of our
luck.
channels hits, we're just redrawing it right away. So
How the heck I didn't even enter. How the hell did they get my name in there?
Side
Side
Hustle
Hustle
Collectibles.
Nice.
What's going on?
Go.
Well, because I commented the hashtag Rob in the start, so that way everybody could see what it was.
So
'cause we
okay,
were showing
okay.
stuff. Yeah, that's why I said if ours hits, we're just gonna redraw it. Captain Crockpot, you just missed it, man.
Side
just
Hustle
missed it.
Collectibles. Good stuff, baby.
There
Get
you
a
go,
hold of
man.
me on Instagram. Shoot me a
Same
DM on
handle.
Instagram, and we'll link up your shipping, and we'll get them out to you. Big
Same
thank you to
handle for you
Armando
too,
for
right?
that, man.
Alonzo_collectibles, right? On IG.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Side Hustle. Reach out to him. He says, woohoo. Woo.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Now you got some ammo to get sent in.
He went straight up Ric Flair with his happiness. So
That's it. That's it.
Oh yeah.
All right, my brothers. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna go jump in the shop. Y'all are still on a little bit later. I may jump back on.
All right,
Had a
good.
long ass day. I just want to come in and say what's up to y'all, man.
Thank you for the
we've
giveaway.
missed you, man. We've missed you. So good to see you.
For sure, man. For sure. Y'all be good, all right?
All right,
Swami,
take
be
care,
good, man. It's good to see you, fam.
See you, man. See you.
All right, guys.
I
I
gave
got
him
some annual we can open while we're chit chatting about whatever too. So I'm going to throw this up, and then we could talk about whatever and open some annual.
Well, I
while
heard
we're
Ric
at it.
Flair, so are we ready to talk about wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah, run it there, man. This is how, guys. This is how our roundtable is supposed to go, where we just talk about whatever comes to mind and however the conversation goes. I think it flows great that way.
Yeah, but the gatekeepers would say Marvel or nothing, right?
Of course.
Hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Live life, move on.
Break product, rip, move on.
So they're only on the one half the box in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So wrestling. WWE now has a new championship, World Heavyweight Championship belt. Did you see that?
Did you say Russell?
Wrestling, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Russell. I was like, who's Russell? Yeah,
World
so
Heavyweight.
it's the belt that you're talking about to homage to like the original World Heavyweight
Yeah.
Championship from WCW with like a modern twist to it.
Mm-hmm. They got their typical W logo in the middle.
Yeah,
But it's a lot smaller than all their other belts.
I'm not a fan of it, but that's just me. I would
Things
have rather,
chunky.
yeah, I would have rather they just brought back the original one.
First annual blaster box I ever saw was Melfi's.
Yeah.
He pulled a freaking jambalaya out of it.
Really?
That's cool.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's cool.
nice.
Unbelievable.
Out of the annual or out of
I think it was his
Flair
first
Ultra?
pack too.
The
First
Flair
pack,
Ultra, right?
first box. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
the Flair Ultra set.
yeah, it was Flair Ultra. Sorry, Flair Ultra.
Yeah. We just don't want to give our new viewers the impression that they can get jambalayas out of this. Ooh, there we
like
go.
There you go. Hey, now you got a
Nice.
Ghost Spider. You got a Ghost Spider.
I think
now.
I already got this one. I have to double check my binder, but I think I already got that one. Because the hobby boxes
that
were pretty
Spider
nice.
Woman.
The hobby boxes were nice to me on my silvers. I got a lot of the good silvers. Marvelous packs. They can be. It just depends on what your interaction level with them is. But any Facebook group can be that way. YouTube chats can be that way.
Swami, can I ask you a personal question about a card in your collection?
Sure.
How much did you pay for that Magic Marvel Beginnings?
200.
Okay.
But
Armando.
I've seen 2 of her auctions go, including early 2021. I've seen 2 of her auctions go for 700. I purchased
Purple Man.
it off of Facebook for the Magic for Marvel Beginnings.
Really?
Yeah,
Was it in the MCCW group?
it might have been. I can't give away my secret.
I guess I got to go back.
Not
You
enough
need
time has
to
passed
search-
to reveal the source.
I tell you what, this has been done for Marvel holograms in particular, Beginnings.
Mhm.
But go into MCCW and search what you're looking for. just in the search bar.
Yeah.
And I found a lot of cards like going even like 2 years back, like, hey, someone had a sale post that I didn't see anyone bought it from them. I'll be like, hey, do you still have this? And
Right.
And they'll sell it to you.
Man,
I know why I do this, but have you guys noticed I do this every time I open a box? I show the box to show that it's empty.
Yeah, you're a breaker.
Yeah, I'm breaking. It's got me.
You know, I did that really early on in getting into the Marvel card hobby. So I mean, like, I think I had maybe been like, all right, in the group for 2 or 3 weeks, and just to gain knowledge, I would go and I would search for certain cards. That way, I could try to ballpark what the aftermarket value on it would be.
Yeah.
And like in doing that, I was able to get like a complete set of MM18. If one dude had he had like a complete what if set for sale. I was able to reach out and message him like, hey, did you move that? No. It's like,
Spidey.
I want it.
Yeah. Yeah. It was great. I mean, even when I first jumped in, even the new posts were really good prices compared to that. I love that. You gotta love that. But even like, I was coming from Pokemon at the time, so, and I think like a modern Vivid Voltage booster box was just dropped, right, or whatever, and it was like $200, and someone would be selling their complete Rittenhouse foil parallel set for $30. It'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll take that. Like,
right?
It's crazy.
I do like that you get a blue in every pack. That's nice.
Do you still mess with Pokemon?
I talk about this quite a bit. It seems like just because I have a lot of friends in Pokemon, I still have some big.
This one,
like I got this card lying around here, and I don't know if you know what this is, but it's a hilarious card. And it's not like a cheapie. It's
make him big, Valor.
Okay, gotcha.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Dude. Like this is just lying on my desk, right? So I was big into Pokemon, but I did a lot of it for a long time. I did it since 2014. And it's tough to go back. I mean, everything's way more expensive, and I don't want to buy cards that I've already owned. We can go back to True Blue.
What's the biggest Pokemon card in your collection
right now? Probably. I mean, that Pokey Dude is one of them. Let's see.
Ooh, nice.
I'd probably go with that Pokey Dude. Probably. I mean, but I used to own all the Gold Stars, all of the Neo Shinings, the Art Academies I owned a lot of. Never really got into like the trophies outside of like those Art Academies and stuff. But I sold all of that. So 2020, 2021, and then I jumped into Marvel. It was a lot of fun, Pokemon. And I get it. Gosh, there's so much you can go after, and it's all great.
Yep.
But I got the itch for Marvel now, and I can't go back.
Cause see, like I've been on a big Pokemon kick. Nice rogue.
Yeah.
Way to go, dude! I'm happy for you, Nate.
It's a good looking rogue too.
It is. That looks so nice.
See, I'm someone that's been in a I've been
the way
in
she's
like a month.
The way she's crossed that like that looks almost like somebody just kicked her in the lower gut, and then she's like, "Yep, all right, you're done now."
Yeah,
I was messing with you before, but not anymore.
Yeah, Pokemon, you're gonna have a fun journey, man. It's a lot of fun.
You're welcome, Django.
But Pokemon is just such a healthy hobby, and what I mean by that is like you can go to Target on a Saturday and see kids run up to it constantly.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice that they have the booster packs or whatever. So you can pick them up for like $4, depending.
Well, that's only because Lorcana's not out yet. Once Lorcana drops, Pokemon is going to be dead.
Yeah.
Just no one's going to play Pokemon anymore. Pokemon is going to go to there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
There
Blue.
That looks good.
That does look good. Mm-hmm.
Except for that print line, but it's all good.
Except for the
Is there a
print
print
line, he
line?
says.
No, I'm just kidding. I always
No, he's
joke
just
around
messing.
when people.
It
pull
is a
cards,
little
like,
off
oh yeah,
center.
that's just a print line. I always
It
do
is
that
a
to
little off
Juice.
center.
He'll like pull a good card, and I'll be like,
Mateus
oh.
is the new guy. Mateus is the new guy. I don't know if he's still here, but so what they're talking about off center is like it's a little bit thinner on this side from the border to this border line here, and it's a little bit thicker over here. That affects kind of the grading of the card if you're going to grade.
Well, all you got to do is bring out that trimming board and just slightly trim the edges.
Don't do that.
How do
So
you pronounce Mabo Stiff? I guess there's a Pokemon called Mabo Stiff.
Yeah. The Pokemon names are getting weirder and weirder.
I can't pronounce 90%.
That's because the 151 is the only and best, and then Lugia.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. This is technically a lot of people would like severe character collectors would consider this a Black Cat card because she's on the back on the cover.
Oh, interesting.
And they made Venom Black Suit Spidey, correct? Am I wrong?
Yeah. But isn't it that I mean, there's that debate of it's still Venom in a sense, right? Because he wouldn't be Black Suit Spidey if it wasn't Venom, because the symbiote's what makes him black.
No, let's not go down the rabbit hole. All right.
No, that's fine.
Swami's got time. He can tell us
just
the
a completely different outfit. He goes to his closet that day and picks which suit he wants.
He's like red, black. Okay, yeah, sure. Why not?
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil.
And this is technically a Black Cat card too. She's right there.
True.
Okay, so Swami, educate us. This is, I mean, obviously it says it's Peter Parker, but it's a symbiote suit that makes him black.
So he's Black Suit Spidey.
But isn't the symbiote Venom?
We're not going there.
I'm not pressing you, man. Let's
just open.
Like I said, I don't pay that much attention to the
story back in the box.
Jin, are you a big Pokemon guy? You're a big everything guy.
I started with Pokemon. My collection is massively Pokemon.
See, and I sold all mine off. So I thought for sure it was going to come back down, and I waited a couple of years, and then that's how I found Marvel. Was just
that one go to my wife, obviously.
I
get a second one for my binder.
I started with Pokemon, and then I started to see, sports, and it would transition to sports, and then there.
Did you see Brittany's comment?
Yeah, my stiff butt.
My butt stiff.
My butt stiff. Yeah, it works. Whatever works.
Man, boss stiff.
There you go.
Boss.
Britain.
So, hey, speaking of OCD character collectors, is it Captain Britain? Is it Psylocke? It's Psylocke, but, it says Captain Britain.
All right, last pack here, guys. I do have 3 more blasters, but I'm going to save them for another day.
So Pokemon says you can pronounce any Pokemon however you want.
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
As long as you don't mess up the first 150 original ones.
Exactly. Exactly. That's Storm.
These three and Black Widow probably the best ones.
I really can't
pretty
what
good.
Blues could you have pulled that could have been better than those 3?
Wolverine.
Oh yeah, he's a Wolverine.
See, I like how Spidey you get the full body. I don't like portraits. I like the full body.
Yeah. Well, I'm just because I collect Wolverine. Like honestly, I mean, other than these going in a binder, like if I already had the blue Wolverine or the blue Spider-Man, I'd probably just do a giveaway for the blue Spider-Man because I don't collect Spider-Man. So
your wife collects Storm? Is that what you're saying?
She likes Storm. She doesn't like collect her, but if I get like specialty cards for her, she's like all about having them if she likes them. But she's turned down some too because she's like, I don't like that one. So. So she's got a few just up on her shelf of stuff, and my daughter's the same way with like Jubilee. So she's got a few Jubilee cards. I think we switched each other at the same time.
Jubilee's got to be the '90s Jubilee.
But I saw a sketch card, and I was so sad about it because of course I couldn't get it because it was gone already. It was a Wolverine and a Jubilee on the same sketch card.
Oh,
that would have been so cool to have that.
Jubilee's blowing bubble gum.
Yeah, I was like, that would have been so cool to
Yeah,
have
dude.
that, to give that
So
to my daughter.
Kevin TC, who's another dude that's hardcore in the Marvel card groups and community,
Mhm.
who's an amazing dude. He pulled that out of Marvel Ages, and then he traded that card for several gold foil, like the Rittenhouse gold foils, because at that point in
Sure.
time, me and him were just going ham over it to a very sickening degree.
Mhm.
But as far as sketch cards go, like the card, I wish I could, if I can pull up the picture of it from old messages, I'll send it to you real quick so we can share it. It's probably
Yeah.
one of the best Jubilee sketch cards there is. I know Matt Fuller has it.
Well, you can just share it, right?
That's what but I gotta find it.
Oh, okay. Well, I got I don't know. I haven't heard back from Chris, who is Uncle Nasty from Gabe's Cave. He said he was going to be able to make it, but he did say he had some dad duty stuff tonight, so he was going to try to get in when he could get in.
If you like
But
that.
somebody else had mentioned that they had won, or that their wife had won a giveaway from Gabe's Cave. Oh yeah, Spidey Cave did.
Yeah.
Spidey Cave said his wife won Two-Face sketch last week. Nice. Yeah, so I went probably 5 or 6 weeks where I didn't, like when I first started watching them, I went like 5 or 6 weeks. I hadn't won anything, but we have won 3 now. And these are the ones my first one that I won was a domino from
and
the
that's a great
Deadpool movie.
domino.
Yeah, that's sweet. That's Funsat is the artist on that. That's a great one. And then my wife's won. She won the Venom the 1 week, which I think I've shown these ones before to the Roundtable. But and then just last week, it wasn't last week's video, but last week's giveaway, she won the Magneto.
That Magneto is pretty dope too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There was a lot of good cards in this one. So if you guys haven't watched the video this week, it just dropped today on Gabe's Cave. It's all Batman.
You know, I have probably entered Gabe's Cave giveaways like once a week, and I've never won from them.
Well, you just gotta keep entering. Once a week, just keep
It's
entering.
like you got to keep trying for that auto. It could happen.
You gotta keep trying. Yeah. Spider Cave says that he's won 2 and she's won 1 now, so we're the opposite. Yeah, the all Batman animated series sketches, pretty sweet. They do look pretty sweet. Let's see if I can pull the video up and show you guys those. But yeah, Gabe's Cave, they do a lot of really nice stuff. They do a great job with the artists. They're on like season 4 now, or series 4.
Mm-hmm.
For their sketch cards. They're gonna, like, this one's still considered sketch cards, but moving forward they're gonna just call them art cards. But they do a lot of really good stuff for the artist, and I really appreciate that from their aspect. So I don't know Gabe personally, but I know Justin uses them for ordering his books and stuff, correct? Because they have the shop. He's not too far from them.
They're about 90 miles from us. I've never been there personally. I've heard nothing but good things, but I've just never gone.
Yeah, I know. Chris had put something out on Facebook. I guess El Dorado had some stuff going on where a couple people got hurt pretty bad or whatever this past week. But that's kind of all over the news every week nowadays.
Right.
They had shut down shop early one night. Let's see if I can find this week's.
But
show
this
you
might
guys.
be my favorite PMG.
Yeah, look at that color match.
I love this one.
Oh man, does Retro know you got that?
Yeah, he knows. I think he's got to know. He knows everything.
Gotta know, right?
He's after these two. He's after these two. So that one.
Shit.
Yeah, buddy. And then that one. This is just a base, but I had to grade it.
Hold on, go back to that 10.
The Rittenhouse, I know you're collecting this. This is impressive, man.
It is.
Did you complete the set?
I did complete the set, but
that's impressive. That's impressive.
I don't know. You got a 10. I've been grading the heck out of it.
I got a 10 on the one. The one. But I was gonna show off my Magneto collection. I got a Storm, Magneto, Black Panther. Those are my mains. I like Wolverine too. But I really
Looks like Michael won an Ash Gonzalez sketch from Gabe's Game.
Nice.
Way to go, Michael.
And Chunky says that they won the Carnage from the same week as the Venom. Nice. So here's this week's giveaway, guys. It's on Gabe's Cave channel.
Whoa.
These are the 10. So if you win, so basically there's 11 people that win, but 10 of them are sketches, and then the person that finishes last in the randomizer wins like one of their boxes that they have that have a bunch of different loot stuff in them or whatever. But these, so basically what you do is you go in, you watch the video, and this artist is, let me get the name here.
Hey,
This
who
artist
we got?
is Seth Groves is the artist on these.
So we got Batman Beyond.
Before
We got the
move
most
forward-
recent Batman. We got Ben Affleck Batman, Christian Bale Batman, and what's his name? Oh my gosh,
Pattinson,
the original Batman.
Keaton.
This looks like Pattinson. This looks like the newest one.
Yeah, on the top right.
Yeah, right here.
So
You got
with,
that jawline Ben Affleck in the bottom right.
Yeah.
So
Second
with you
one.
guys hanging out with us, which one do you think is like your favorite out of these Batman sketches?
Yeah, go like this. We'll go right here, the cartoonish one. This is 1 through 5, and then on the second row, 5 or 6 through 10. Put it in the chat. What number would you pick if you were picking here?
Number 1.
Number one's
Basically,
Batman
when you-
Beyond, right?
When
I
you
remember-
do the
I
Yeah, I think
remember
so.
the cartoons.
So when you do the entry, you got to enter your name, your YouTube channel, your email, your address, all that stuff. But you usually write out what your top 10 are, like the order for your top 10. So this is going to be interesting because it's Batman, right? So
All
you
10
almost have to-
Batmans.
Right, yeah. So you got to kind of know which one you want and
Right.
which one it actually is.
There
Otherwise, you
is
could just
no wrong
number it.
answer. The only right
Right,
answer
yeah,
is
there's-
Batman.
Swami says 1, 3, and 9. So Swami would go here, here, and here. Brittany says 4, so she's going to take this one. David says 3. Armando says 1. Chunky says 1. William says 6. That's here. 3 and 7 for David. 3
1
and
and 7 for
7.
me.
She's like, I like 8.
7's got that kissy lips, that
Yeah.
Yeah.
glowing stone.
He's going in
Ooh la
for the
la.
kiss.
Yeah.
He's looking over at Catwoman or Black Cat right now.
Yeah, he's trying to
Or
kiss
yeah, Catwoman,
Catwoman.
not Black Cat. But I like 8. For me, it would be 8, and then 4 would be the 2 that I would go. So yeah, so basically the way Gabe's Caves giveaways work is you enter the 10 that you want in the order that you would actually pick them, and then when they do the randomizer, the first 10 get cards. The last person gets a loot box is what they have. But if you're number 1, you get the first card on your list. If you're number 2, you get the first card on your list that hasn't been picked, and so on and so forth until all the cards are gone. But if you're number 2 and you put any, like this week, if you were to just put any, you get moved to the bottom of the list because they're not picking for you. They're just like, we're going to go with the people that actually follow the instructions. So that's kind of cool how they do that. But they've got a couple artists that have actually been through several of the seasons, if not all 4 of them. And I think that's really cool how they do that. They bring the artists back in for the next season and stuff.
Yeah. Who we got joining us?
Could be Mel.
Oh yeah, this guy. Okay, guys, I'm going to take this down real quick. So I want to formally bring on our newest host who has joined us, couple time guest of the show, both here and on the Unbound channel. Now an official host. Little late this evening, but that's okay. Life happens, and we're flexible with that. This is not a job, so he's not going to get a write-up or anything like that in his first.
Wait a minute. I think you said my check was in the mail.
Your check was in the mail? Sorry, Jen. I just had to get you on board with it.
What? Oh my goodness.
All right, guys, let's bring in our new host, Melfi. What's up, man?
What's up, guys? Sorry I'm
How you
late.
doing?
Yeah.
No
Oh,
worries,
you're good.
buddy.
You're good, man.
What's going
God
on?
damn, look at that smile.
Let's
What a
Yeah,
stud.
thanks. Yeah. Listen, I'm excited to be on the show. Thank you guys for inviting me on. I've always had fun anytime that I join, and it's been a very welcoming and fun experience overall, so I appreciate it.
right on.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely, man.
I want to
Can't wait. Just let me know before you get on these things what cards you're pumping, because you're
So you can get it listed beforehand. One day auction. Let's go.
So you're telling me, Swami, if we had a secret chat, well, not secret, but a new group chat where all collectively we talked about what sets we were about to discuss and then go on YouTube and then talk about them. Wouldn't
It'd
that
be called Swami's Discord chat.
Works for me, dude.
Yeah. How many members you got in your Discord now, Swami?
It increases. So we got 23 offline, 97 online.
Hey,
Nice.
We are
Not
small.
too bad. Not too bad. Is anybody able to invite anybody?
I think we got to have more than that. I think I'm missing a number, but anyone's able to invite anybody. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah, it's a small. There's good stuff in there. Like if you're in Spidey's, I would join this one too, just because it's a little bit.
You do have sports card section in there as well too, so it's nice. You're kind of well rounded with where Spidey has the Marvel card stuff and then non-sports, but you actually have a sports card section in there as well.
Yeah, we got some people that are into like random TCGs. We got some people that are into sports. It's a lot of fun. Melfi likes to let us know what he's about to pump, and then we get on the pump.
Well, he's very quickly going to be getting drawn into a completely different rabbit hole. So him and Retro and I were on a late night call, and Retro was having us look at all this original art stuff, and just so much amazing stuff that's out there for the original art. And that red, that low series X-Men red PMG, this one here, we found the original penciling art for like $2,000 on this one site, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
And was it from the artist selling it, or did someone buy it and then they were reselling it?
I don't recall. Melfi, do you recall if it was the artist selling that, or if it was just somebody selling that artwork?
It was the first.
It was
time
like a whole
being
bunch.
on
There was a whole bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, I don't even remember the
coverage
website, honestly.
Yeah, there was covers, and then there was like the page, the internal pencils for the pages.
It looked like whoever the owner was, so I'm assuming if it's a middleman or
yeah.
So Melfi's already like pumping out the original art stuff.
I'm telling you,
we were gonna wait until we all started getting our pieces together before we pump it out.
Here's the problem: if I am pumping, I am the worst pump and dumper of all time.
Of course, you already
I've never.
Before we even have,
can't even play.
We gotta make sure we get all.
I don't buy it out, and I don't ever sell it. So it's like, what's the point? I'm just competing against
myself. The point is for me.
You're making it more
I just
difficult
have
for
to help
us.
out all my friends. Got it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Now it's gonna pump too expensive to buy.
I know.
It's all Melfi's fault. We can blame Melfi.
Yeah, everybody blame me. No, I don't know what the hell.
Got to blame the new guy. Can't blame the veterans.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just chilling. I'm collecting what I like, and I don't really care.
That right there, chat. If you're new, that right there, what he just said. Collect what you like. Don't listen to everybody else. Just
and then sell all of your black cats to True Blue at about 7 times the normal price. So.
Well, I'm not buying them. So.
It's the TBC tax is what I like to call it, and usually I'll just add an extra percentage on.
There you go.
Any kind
Did you see the blues we hit out of our annual box?
No, dude.
I'm not gonna show you all of them, but we got Storm.
That is nice.
We hit Spider-Man.
No way.
Yeah, and then Rogue as well.
Sweet.
We did get a Splash Ticular, but it was
you
just
guys got good characters.
It was just number 2. Well, there was a whole stack of not good characters too, but I mean that's
how
annual.
many blasters?
Just 3. So that's 6 packs. So 3. That's 18 blues. So that's not too bad at all.
No, that's good.
So just to update everybody, unfortunately, our guests won't be able to make it tonight. They did have some family stuff come up, but we're going to try to reschedule them for either next week or the week after that. So we'll be able to get them on the show here in the next couple of weeks. So once things kind of settle down with family life, that happens. You guys see here, Valor popped out. He's probably doing some dad duty stuff right now. So, and then Melfi, you guys went out to dinner. Where'd you guys go to eat?
It was like the steakhouse. It was good, really good.
That's good.
Surprise birthday dinner. Yeah, it was good.
You don't want to pump the restaurant at all?
I don't even know the name. I'm not even gonna lie.
He's like, the food was good. Hashtag blame Melfi, guys. That's the next giveaway. Melfi will be
jeez.
giving away a card.
Yeah.
Hashtag blame Melfi.
Yeah. Only before I pump it before buying what I actually need. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Swami is the king of that, if anything.
The pumping?
Swami was making beginnings hollow videos 2 years ago and didn't buy them all, and now they're.
At least I've made them 2 years ago, so you can't blame me. All right. See, I'm still innocent, Melfi. I'm still innocent.
Okay.
I don't have the upper deck Mickey Mouse PNG taint.
Yes.
No, that actually, just for anyone that doesn't know, that was actually all me. It wasn't Melfi, and I didn't buy any. I just, oh gosh, now I gotta explain.
He just told all his friends about it, and then all of a sudden they start going from like $1 to $9 overnight, and yeah.
Well, I thought it was a good highlight to highlight. Hey, because Kakawao was going nutso, and these things were on ComC for cheap, and they were cooler than a lot of the Kakawao. So I was actually just trying to make a point. You know, there's old Mickey cards. There's Mickey cards from what, like the 20s, the 30s.
30s, yeah.
30s. And it's just interesting, like how those could be selling what they're selling for, but Kakawao was going crazy. And I don't know what Kakawao is doing today. Did you see what's his name pulled the Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse?
No way.
He's Randolph, right? The Pokemon guy.
Randolph Pokemon pulled one?
He pulled the Steamboat.
No way.
Really? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
From the
How much does that card go for right now?
You're getting called out.
Let's see. I think raw is anywhere between 7 to maybe 9 grand.
What?
That's. I mean, he put $6K on his thumbnail, and I don't doubt it. How come? What did he say?
He said, "How come Carter only comes out when I can't make it?"
I know, seriously.
Yeah, because you popped in Monday night.
Beckett graded one a black label, so everyone's thinking that's probably like a $20,000.
Whoa, that's way more than I expected it to be. I thought you were gonna say like 700, 1,700, 7,000.
Well, it's a special. So Weiss doesn't typically do it that way. I guess it's like 1 in 20 cases.
40. It's 1 in
40 cases.
Wow.
So Weiss doesn't do that. They don't.
So each case is 15. It's 15 boxes per case, 40 cases. And the thing is, it's not even like a case hit. It's just randomly inserted. So just because you've pulled all the hits out of that case,
it doesn't matter. You could still hit it.
You could still hit it. Yeah.
Wow.
It's one of the OFR's rarities. So it could be anywhere in any box.
That's pretty sick.
It is. And I don't think they've ever done that before.
But Weiss reprints, right?
Disney 100. My case got canceled.
Yeah, show it again.
Oh.
Your case got canceled?
Yeah.
Damn.
All at 100? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is that the same stuff that Spidey was opening?
No, Spidey was opening the Kakawao.
Oh, yeah.
Jin, have you opened that box yet?
I've opened several.
Do you like the product?
I do. I love it. I love Weiss. Weiss is always a product I collect a lot.
Is that serial Weiss?
No, but there are like SPs and SSPs.
Did you open any of the Marvel Weiss when it came out?
I did a few, not too many at that time.
Oh, you're right.
I'm more into the waifus. So
Brittany, he did. Yeah, I did.
Swami and you will get along.
I opened these up.
The Marvel.
Oh,
stamp.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were really expensive at one point too, right? The stamped.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I opened a case, and it was the luckiest thing ever because Marvel didn't have any product. This is kind of back when X-Men Metal came out, but that was it. Like that was the only product within like a year or something crazy. And all the Marvel Weiss got bought up, and so I opened up a full case, and I was selling play sets. I sold 3 play sets for like $275 each because all the typical Weiss players couldn't get their hands on the cards. So they were paying $250, $300 for a set for a play set, and that didn't include any of the hollows. It was just like 4 of every non-hollow card.
Right.
And then I did 2 like just collector sets. I pretty much paid for the whole case with just like non-hollows.
No
It was
way.
pretty sweet. Yeah, so I
Wizard
still have.
asked if there were some fake sales of 12Ks on one of those.
I'm not sure. I felt like somebody was buying up all of the cheaper tiered Steamboat Willies so they could kind of corner the market and then resell them for higher. So I don't know if that's what happened or not.
There was some fake Cacawow sales. I was looking at bids, and they were totally absurd.
Yeah, when I look at the bidding history and you see people with like 2 reviews, 0 reviews, anything less than like 10, I was just like, these guys are shill bidding this stuff up. I'm not bidding on any of that. That's when the boxes were like pumping to like $600, $700 a box. I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah. There's a Vader X Fractor that I keep looking at, and this is its 3rd or 4th time getting posted yesterday. And whoever he is has 2, maybe it's him, it has 2 0 reviews, just show bidding it all the way up. They keep winning, and he keeps relisting it. It's probably one of them, probably him, maybe his buddy, maybe not. Yeah. But the point is, it's like, how can I even go in on this card, even if it goes for 400 or 500 instead of this 1500?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what's real? It's so I just
really you just gotta figure out what number you're comfortable with it and just stick to that, right?
Yeah.
Just put that in as your max bid and call it good.
Yeah.
The great thing about Weiss,
wait till that last 3 seconds.
Weiss does like a 1 print run, and then the reprints are usually, you can tell. So the first edition prints will be silver with like gold signatures on their SPs, and then reprints will have silver.
I like that though.
With the way eBay works, Brittany, there's no fees if the buyer cancels and the seller approves it.
But I was gonna say, if you get too many, you get
flagged?
Too many of those, you get flagged and kicked or banned.
Your account gets flagged, but they just create another account and they do it again. That's what that's what those people do.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. And actually, this week there were 2 of the same card. There's 2 different auctions. And they still bid it up the other one too. The other one had to get relisted. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to you in like 6 months.
I wish that if you bid on something that your like credit card had to get charged.
I think they're trying to do that where it's kind of like escrow where you bid and then your money gets locked up.
Yeah.
And then until someone else.
I'm sure that a lot of people won't like that, but.
Nope.
They've been doing that with eBay's been doing that with some stuff. Like they haven't rolled it out completely, but there's certain segments of eBay that you have to have funds available, or it locks those funds until the auction ends.
So buy it nows. There's been a few buy it nows that I have that as soon as I accept a offer, I get paid immediately, which is really nice.
Yeah, I had one like that. I had one like that where I got an offer and accepted the offer and I got paid. It was done. It was just like, hey, ship this. I didn't have to wait for anybody. It was only like $1.50 card, but still, I was like, good. I don't got to wait 4 days for somebody to not pay me.
Yeah, and then maybe they just don't pay you.
Yeah.
So the authentication thing kind of annoys me sometimes.
I think the authentication thing needs an option. Let the buyer decide if they want to have it go through authentication.
I don't know. This cut card made it through authentication. What the hell? Look at how bad that is. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's cut, Melky.
But even like if they find something, because I've heard stories where people send the card back because of like something you couldn't see in the picture damage wise. They don't even ask.
See it on top.
It's like that.
Yeah.
How much off is it? How much off is it?
Oh,
it's put it
like,
up.
Wow, how did I not notice that?
Can you put it back to baback with another normal card so people that are watching can see?
I mean, I love the card. I don't have to get it in a plastic, but I was planning on it.
Yeah, and then we could see how far off it actually is.
Yeah, let me do this.
There's no way
Oh,
that
it's
it could have
bad.
just
Oh my god.
So then,
What
yeah,
the
have the
heck,
frost,
man?
have the frosty facing the camera.
Yeah.
I actually like
Oh
eBay
my god,
authentication, but
that is, you can see it even from a
yeah.
distance.
Oh
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
it's more obvious
That's a
now.
lot.
Yeah. It's bad. I still love the card. I think I was just like drawn to her so much because I've had this for like a week or so now. But that's too bad. Yeah. Completely
Did
unnecessary.
you just find that out today?
Just while Alonzo popped on. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, today.
Whoa. Yeah, that's
Is
bad.
what it is. What are you gonna do?
Did you try and message the seller at all, or you're just gonna leave it? You don't
Yeah,
want to
that-
return it, right?
I'm just gonna keep it. I
Yeah.
want it.
Yeah.
But does
Yep.
it like, contradict the item listing? Like, say, was it listed as like a near mint card or a gem mint card?
I'm surprised it didn't get sent back.
Because
But
I
that's
feel like
pretty
that would be
noticeable.
like undisclosed, like unless the
this.
picture matched that thing.
no, it didn't.
Bad Wizard.
Oh, no?
I do
Dang.
not want some other motherfucker touching my card. And how do they know what's legit? So eBay uses CSG, CGC. Is that
Yeah.
who they use
But
for
it's-
authentication?
It's funny because some cards that are authentic have been returned to the seller because
because they find a little bit of damage that maybe wasn't visible in the picture.
yep,
They
and
should
then suddenly
contact the
goes-
buyer and be like, hey, we found this. Do you still want the card sent to you or do you want to send it back? Like, give the buyer the option.
yeah.
It says the card condition is excellent. Dude, this card is so hard to find. I think I'm just gonna keep it, man. I think I just want it.
It's an amazing card.
Yeah, it's I like
Get it
You
graded
just-
and request. Get it graded and request an altered state, alter it on it, and just be like, yeah, that's good.
Just authenticate it. Just grade it.
Yeah,
It's
just get it
authentic.
authenticated.
It's an authentic
Unbelievable. Maybe because doesn't it? Is it PSA or CGC that authenticates?
PSA.
PSA.
Oh, okay, so maybe I can try PSA out and see if they'll grade it.
Or you can maybe send it to CGC and see if they'll do it as a cut
What?
card.
But you also run the risk of them not grading or encapsulating it and then it coming back as miscut. I had that
Yeah.
experience with a PMG recently.
Yeah, but at least PSA won't charge you for it.
Yeah.
Like I've had cards. The one
This
thing
is
annoying
so
about
bad.
Beckett, one thing annoying about Beckett was paying first and then sending cards in and then having them tell you, yeah, we won't grade these cards. And you're
That's
just
the
like-
worst.
You're like,
But do
great.
they
me
refund
my
you?
money. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I never gotten a refund.
That's so stupid.
I'm like, are
That's
you
as,
kidding
that's
me,
as bad
guys?
as PSA upcharging you based on the projected grade value afterwards. But
Everybody
they
has
don't
their
down,
flaws.
they don't give you money back if you get a 6.
Right.
That's why I always tell people go lower. Go
Well,
to the lower tier.
you know,
when you're grading.
Pay the upcharge if you have to. And
Yeah. Or maybe it'll sneak through.
CGC
Make
for
them
comic-
catch you, right? Like, why would you just do it yourself?
yeah. I mean, they're randomly using the number anyway, especially if you have a short print number.
Right,
They're just
yeah, and the
randomly-
market
they're
changes every
arbitrarily
day.
putting a number on it.
Yeah.
CGC for on the comic side of things actually just changed their model based after PSA. So say if you had like a high tier comic book like First Appearance of Punisher, Ghost Rider, Wolverine, any of those, before if it was like a lower grade, you could send it under like standard or express and it would be like $125 to get graded, which is fine. That is what it is. But now they've eliminated that whole entire tier. So now you have to send it through walkthrough, which is based on a percentage of the grade.
Every time?
Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Like you don't have that option anymore.
Whoa.
Wow.
Like for instance, I'm about to send for me personally a copy of the first Punisher and the first Ghost Rider. Well, before they make these changes, I could have gotten away with sending it at a lower tier at a 100.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel, you got a ring happening with your microphone. Like every time you speak, it's like ding, 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 ding,
That's
like a
weird.
high pitch.
That's weird.
I don't think the
Chat
right
mentioned it,
microphone is
Chat mentioned it earlier too.
selected.
Is it still happening?
Yeah.
It's like a high
CGC
pitch
can grade.
frequency.
Yeah, it's like a high pitch frequency. Like when you hit certain pitches in your voice, it hits it. CGC can grade it as an error.
Maybe
I think they just put a note on the label, don't they? If it's an error card.
Yeah.
Dude, this is cut like
So bad.
Oh, yeah, yours that wouldn't. I mean, that would be an altered card with
Yeah.
any
I
of the
think-
grading companies.
to me, I just don't understand. There's no way this was manufacturing like this. I'm pretty sure this was done just because it's so steep. It's hilarious to
intentionally?
me. What's that?
Intentionally, like someone was trying to cut the card and they accidentally misaligned it and cut it too deep.
Yeah, I mean, like it's so I don't know. It's funny to me. I must have just been staring at her because I've had this thing for like almost 2 weeks now, and I just noticed. I've looked at this card a lot. It's like deep. It's a real cut. So yeah.
OBD asked if you were outside the window of returning it.
No, I could return it if I wanted to.
And you'd be well within your rights to. I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, though, it's so hard to find them that it makes it like, is it worth me sending this back to? I guess it would depend how much you paid for it, really.
Yeah, I just don't care because it's a card for me. I just want it. It could take me a year it took me a year to find this one. It could take me a year to find another one. I'll just take this but I can't believe it. I didn't notice.
You were too bewitched by the card.
Yes, sir. I was like, man, she's trying to get me in these after 10 p.m.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Get me in that shirtless. What are we talking about? Shirtless OnlyFans.
Talk some more.
I'm talking some more. I'm talking some trash. I'm talking a lot of smack.
It's very, very faint now. It's like very, very, very faint. So much better than it was though.
Well, it's
Now
like
if he's
the thing
coming
with
back,
my camera. Like earlier, I know on my
Yeah.
my end, I had a very bad camera lag versus now it's like fluid.
Hump says, how many Marvel Beginnings holograms do you think Upper Deck made of each? They were scarce even during each release.
So
Because
the
they're
man,
not serial numbered, right? So,
the man that knows that I know knows. I don't want to say he hasn't told me yet. He's gonna reveal probably one day. My calculation is 71 per character,
okay.
and that's 2012. It doesn't seem like there's 71 per character, because man, like this card was the first Emma I had seen in like a year and a half of looking for holograms, right? And
Right.
so, and a lot of characters you've only seen one of, but it could be less, it could be more. The calculation I'm going off of is 71, and I guess I could pull up. So in my Discord, one of our buddies did make he's got a pretty intense Excel spreadsheet with like print runs as best as we could find, and we're all like Marvel rookies. We're not like, old pro Facebook 10 years ago people, but for Marvel Beginnings 2011, he had 9,000 boxes. And with a pull rate of 1 in 3 boxes, with the amount of characters that are in there, we're thinking so there's 42 characters in the subset. That's 71 per character. But is there 42 characters in the? Is there 42 characters in the subset? I want to look this up.
Oh, what's the year on it?
2012.
2011. I just started with 2011. Holy crap!
Series.
There's 42 in 2011. There's 42 characters.
Okay. Yeah, Joshua said he's heard there was 100. Bad Wizard said, yeah, approximately 40 characters. Bad Wizard did ask, did you think somebody cut the card after opening?
To me, that's the weird part.
It was after opening, or do you think it was just miscut manufacture? Because sometimes we do get those cards that are short cut. from the manufacturer.
Maybe that's the case. What's weird is that the bottom lip isn't. It's not like it's pristine. Like there's whitening all over the bottom edge,
but it's clean on the top.
I feel like if you were going to cut a card to clean one edge, are you going to cut the other end, or did you just screw up so badly?
He started with the top, screwed it up so badly. He just said,
"I'm going to list this one on eBay."
I'm going to list it on eBay.
Right.
I'm sure someone will buy it.
Oh my gosh! I guess I could share my screen if you're cool with that.
Yeah. Just do the share and then we'll add that up there.
So, and this is all my buddy Alex who did this. He's a saint.
The goat.
He's the goat.
That'll be tough to read for you guys watching, but
yeah, I wonder if I can up.
I think if you do the view and just bump it up.
Yeah, so
everybody else is kind of doing this.
I know. I was gonna start doing that. I was gonna I'll just let him show.
What's up?
Nothing. Like Daniel was saying, it's like everybody's starting to lean in.
Sorry. So villain holograms were the first in the beginning set. So there were 3,000 total, and so that's 71 per character. If there's 3,000 total, if there's 9,000 boxes, and when he highlights red, he's kind of unsure. Like there must have been like a numbered card or something that he could back calculate to get the number of boxes. And then in the other sets, it was a similar print run of 71 holograms.
Did that ever get out the e-pack?
So your odds are 1 in 72 packs is what it says here.
So 3 boxes, correct?
Yeah, 3 boxes. And there's 43 or 42 characters. This is for Series 3. This is 2012. This is just what it's showing here. 1 in 72 packs, so 1 in 3 boxes. There's 42 characters. So you'd have to know the total print run divided by, or the total number of boxes divided by 3. And that's going to tell you how many holograms there are, and then just divide that by 42.
Yeah. So that's kind of what he did. And basically the only link in the chain is how many boxes. So I mean, 8 to 10,000 boxes is a typical, like Marvel Premiere. He could probably take like the numbered cards in Premiere and back calculate the amount of boxes.
Yeah.
But Rittenhouse had a lot of $8 to $10,000 or 8 to 10, not $10,000, 8 to 10,000 count boxes. Like Marvel Universe, they have a sticker on the box that says this is box number out of 8,000.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So the 9,000, averaging that out to just 9,000 boxes, it's about 71 per character.
Yeah. And if it was 8,000 boxes, it would be less. I think he always likes to be conservative, but
you'd be 79 if it was 10,000. And so that would put you at probably about a 63. So 8 up, 8 down. So that puts you about 63.
You're on,
and you don't know about
Rittenhouse Bronze Age box, it's out of 7,000.
And so Rittenhouse was kind of like ride that 7 to 10,000 box wave. That was like their print run size because that was their demand at the time. That's nothing.
Yeah, for sure. In comparison to the stuff they're producing now.
2,000, like another one that's kind of fun to look up. A lot of people like masterpieces.
Armando, we're talking about the holograms from Beginnings.
So like
are we talking or pumping? Because
we're talking
because we're trying to figure out how many there are, and we're talking about how bad cut the other one was. We're not talking about
holograms aren't. I could see people tossing them. Like to me, that's blasphemy, right? But at the time, 2011, 2012, like I could see people tossing some of those. It's not like a PMG where people just probably were not tossing them, even if they didn't care that much about them. But another cool set is like 2007 Marvel Masterpieces. I think 13,000 boxes is based off of something. I don't know if he got that from the sketches or what. But yeah, it's cool. Like if you wanna check it out, I'll stop making you squint. But
if Spidey was talking about the nslist.com, how that goes through like 2018 and has like the full breakdown of the different sets, and it'll even tell you like if the boxes are perfectly collated, meaning that they're like all the cards are printed in order with the exact odds, it would take you how XYZ number of boxes to pull the set. But yeah, it tells you like the print run, it tells you, or at least the approximate print run, how many boxes, how many packs, all that stuff.
And Alex used a lot of that data from NS or N, what's his name? I got it in my favorites. But yeah.
Josh is in timeout. He got grounded. Next time. You got your show on Friday, buddy. You'll be able to pop them up there. So, guys, Friday night, Marvel Bros and Friends, I'm sure Josh will be doing a reveal of his 33 cards from PSA.
Speaking of that, do you know who the guest is for Marvel Bros on Friday?
Yes. He's already put that out there. It's already out in the multiverse.
Yeah, he's going to have Greg Curator back to hang out and talk about hobbies, collectibles, and golden.
Josh, you forgot the S there. nslists.com. Oh, Armando sent this over. He wanted me to share this. This is the new Ash, one of Ash's new sketches.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's a killer Black Panther.
That looks pretty sweet.
Ash is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any Ash sketches, Swami?
No, but I love he posted a Storm today. Beautiful.
For sure.
Beautiful. Was it today or yesterday? I was like, dude, what a banger.
Well, I guess Nathan has to buy it for the wife.
I can't.
Are there certain characters
I can't afford Ash's sketches.
It's not like it's original art. I don't think it's that expensive.
Are there certain characters? What were you saying?
Are there certain characters that you PC?
Yep. Black Panther, Storm, Magneto, Venom, Wolverine.
This sounds like Brittany saving up. She's like all about that. As soon as that next Rogue comes out, she's on it.
And Brittany, he did a Rogue. Ash Gonzalez did a Rogue a few months back. That was amazing. Like as soon as he posted, it's like, hey, this is up for a live bid. And that's one thing you can do. You can follow Ash on Instagram. He'll put up
fine art by Ash.
Yeah, you can do original art, or most of the time he'll do personal sketch cards on his own personal card stock, and they're all awesome. He did an X-23 recently that was mind blowing.
All right, I got that Storm pulled up. I'm gonna gotta share this.
On there.
Look at that.
Oh, Bad Wizard.
Look at that.
That's what he was talking about.
Sheesh.
The host or the guest for Friday. That is fantastic.
Insane.
You know, it's rare that anything with
that's cool. He went with the newer Age of Apocalypse Storm from the movie. That's cool.
Yeah, well, that looks inspired from the 80s comic. Like,
yeah,
so she goes on this bad girl kick where she just wants to wear all black leather and cut her hair in a mohawk. By all means, roll tide with it.
Vic was saying that the 2008 masterpiece boxes are numbered.
They are numbered.
Okay.
If that's the case, then
much like the 93s.
So if they are numbered, then 2008 masterpieces.
This says NS list says 18,000 boxes.
Yep. Alex has 13,000 for the 2007, but the 2008 he does have 18,000, and it's not in red, so he's probably pretty certain. What's interesting though, like if you look at 2018 or 2008, you've got 2007. Like the rainbow foils, right. There should be 4,300 of each character in rainbow foil that were printed. The gold border parallels, 867.
So I got a question for you guys. So, and this is more for me and for chat that's using NS List at all. like when I get to the sketch cards for like 2008, it says original sketch cards 1 in 36 packs, and then it has the artist drawn out there, and then it has numbers next to them. Is that the number of sketches that they did for the set?
Hey,
Yeah.
Nathan.
Wow.
Send Matt the link for this stream real quick. If he's free, have him hop in, because if anyone's going to know about sketch cards and all the info to it, Matt's going to know.
Swami, is that new?
This is not new.
Damn.
Jeez.
I have the.
I don't know Matt's Instagram.
Oh, dude, sketch card collector.
Is that what it is?
Oh,
No.
nice jambalaya.
I'm gonna pull it up real quick to confirm.
Yeah, I like this one.
It's OCD.
Yeah, OCD Marvel sketch cards.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, I'm sending this to you, so it'll show up probably in your requests. I'm following you. I just don't go in. Like literally, like everybody asks me, "Did you see my reel?" I'm like, "No, my Instagram is like always on the chat."
So, Swami.
Yeah.
I just sent that to you, Matt.
I would imagine you have this card, right?
I do have that card.
Do you have it autoed?
No, sir.
Do you have it already graded?
Yes, sir.
What's the grade?
I could go look. I'm pretty sure it's a 9.5.
I thought he was gonna say, "I'm sorry, I can't disclose that information at this time."
Is that's the kaleidoscope?
If you want to trade for an auto, let me know.
Is that the? Oh man. Is it? Do you have a duplicate? You don't need that for your collection.
I do need it. That's why I'm offering to trade. But I messed myself over when I had the Yankee sign it, because I'm getting them all graded by CGC, so I can't get this graded by CGC.
Brittany said she had 3
you want
sketches
to
from
straight
2008.
trade? I'll straight trade you. If I think it's a 9.5. I would
Brittany
love
said
that
she
because
had-
I don't have any Bianchi autos.
Yeah, if we can talk about it later, but if it helps you out and it helps me out, then yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, man. I will. No, I was just looking at that card. This one's
it's a great
great.
card.
Do any
Yeah,
of
I
you
love
guys
that.
know anything about this? Brittany said she had 3 sketches from 2008. Only one had a number on it, and it was lurking unknown and said 9 out of 300.
Damn, look at that Panther.
The others had the
Where's
artist
Lewis
signature on
at?
it.
Lewis would be losing his mind right now with all your Panther cards.
Matt
Right?
Fuller, the
What's
legend.
going on, Matt? How are you, sir?
What's up, Matt?
Doing well. Just getting cards and listening to you guys.
I was watching your Spidey interview. That was wild. I can't wrap my head around sketch cards, friend. I can't do it. It's so intimidating.
It's probably for the best because you'll save your wallet that way. It's a danger.
It is.
It's really cool, though.
No.
Really cool.
So you guys are talking about old school sketches I saw back to 2008. Very nice.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. You start talking about Rittenhouse, and I always get excited. So.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I just posted a video to Instagram. I know a lot of people get upset with this, but I freed a incentive sketch from a terrible prison. Warren
Whoa.
Whoa.
Who's the artist on that?
Martinek. So he was one
Wow.
for Bronze Age. Definitely some good stuff from Rittenhouse.
In your background, is that the original art for Cannonball?
Oh, I'm so used to doing it downstairs. I forgot. Yes, apparently I have that piece of original. Oops.
Is this a reveal?
Yes.
Is this an unanticipated reveal?
Oh, who's
Domino.
Domino on the right.
Who's that next
Yeah.
to it, Nathan?
Oh my
And
goodness.
that's the Fred.
You have a
That's
buyer.
Fred Ian, right? Yeah.
What's
From
the price, Matt?
Ian.
Send me a message on IG, my man.
Is that the Bianchi Cyclops versus Wolverine?
Yep, the prelim.
Wow.
No, wow.
I can only fit 3 behind me up here in this little office. So
Well, I can.
Hang on.
You give me a message. Let me know. We might be able to clear up some space for one of them for you.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to trade the auto for the 9, let me know.
I'm in. Yeah, I'm in.
All right, cool. We'll
That's
link-
cool because That'd be. I don't have any Bianchi autos, and I like him. He's grown on me the last couple of years.
You can have this one, and to me, like that's one of the best autos that I got out of my little batch. So
gold on the gold.
Is this our first official trade on the channel?
Yeah.
She hates that. She's like, God dang it.
Hi, Mrs. Swami.
Yeah, they caught you.
She was sneaking.
Yeah, I will do that trade, and I'm popping off. But Matt, we'll have to talk sometime. I want to pick your brain, but it was good hanging out.
Yeah, by any time.
See you, Swamp.
Thank you, sir. Take care. Have a great night.
You too. See you.
Bad Wizard has a question for you, Matt. He says, do you have any insight into the beginnings print runs?
Not really. A lot of that. Because I focus only on the sketches, I don't really get into sort of the whether you call it the clown math or whatever sort of the back of the envelope math is. I've always been much more interested in what you were talking about earlier, which is on the old NS sets where you can actually see the print runs where confirm how many they did for a set. I feel like
and that's what that number indicates, is how many cards that the artist did for that set.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at the NS list here, and I'm going to share this just so that way everybody can see what I'm talking about.
Officially, they would say that they were limited, extremely limited, scarce. Those were the terms that Rittenhouse would use. But back when Pearl was a thing and all the artists hung out there, they would actually say exactly how many cards they did for a set.
Wow.
Okay, so this is the sketch card part. So here's the website, guys. Jeff Allender's House of Checklist. It's just nslist.com, nslist.com. So this is the 2008 masterpieces. So of course you got your 36 packs of 6 cards, 1 UDE points card, 12 boxes per case, 18,000 boxes for the print run. If they're collated perfectly, it would take you 2.13 boxes to collect the entire base set. Correct? That's what that number's for, is for the base set.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it would include parallels.
Yeah, and then it gives you your odds here for your chases and stuff. But this is what I was talking about with the sketch stuff. A sketch 1 in every 36 packs, but then you had like Kristen Allen had a 150 next to her, so she did 150 sketches for this set. Is what that number is indicating, correct?
Yep.
Wow. And then we just don't know the numbers for some of these other artists, the ones that don't have anything there. We don't know how many.
400. Jeez.
That's a lot.
Well,
Cleveland.
If you go back to the what is it? The Lord of the Rings from Topps and the Indiana Jones, you had a couple guys who did over 2,000.
Wow. They must have given these guys 500. There's a couple here with 500. Dennis Culver and Adam DeCracker. See if anybody beat them in this set.
So Matt, like this is off topic but relevant. I want to ask you, with your passion and love for sketch cards, does it carry over to other sets? Like you just mentioned Indiana Jones. Like, so do you collect Star Wars sketch cards as well, or you just only focus on Marvel?
I used to be pretty heavy Star Wars.
Oh my god!
And then hit a point.
1,050.
Yeah, right, there you go. And who was that?
Rich Woodell.
Oh yes. So Rich.
Woodall.
See,
and he's still around.
You're not going to catch it, but down at the very bottom, Scotty Young.
Yeah, right here, Scotty Young. 20 of them.
Yeah, to have the Scotty.
He does the chibi artwork, right?
Yes.
To have the Scotty Young pack pulled sketch card would be huge.
I know.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
But yeah, so for a while I was into a lot of sets. Lord of the Rings was the first one where I started on sketch cards.
Okay.
I went deep into that before I was actually just an autograph collector. I got so into sketch cards, I liquidated all my autographs to focus on sketches. I was big into Star Wars, but in the end, I focused down to just 3 sets. So Lord of the Rings, Marvel, obviously, and oddly enough, the other one I kept was Adventure Time. I just really love the sketches from that set.
Yeah, nice.
That's cool.
Brittany, I just saw Brittany's comment because I was looking at the website there. Did they hold the card up again that you were asking about? Or was that Swami?
Might have been the Wolverine.
Yeah. Oh.
Going back to see which one it was.
Because it looks like Armando.
Maybe. I don't know if it's this
Love
one.
that Wolverine there.
I mean, it's sort of a grayscale, or he did a whole
Mhm.
some in color, but then he did this sort of grayscale bronze wash effect, which was really cool.
That's a
Yeah, that
great
looks nice.
Nice.
I think
You
all
have
were like this, and then he had pack pulled as well. So
Do you have any accessible Huss sketches that you might want to show?
no.
But if you do, we have a buyer.
Who knows?
I want to say I've probably only got maybe 2 or 3 tops of Husk, and 1 or 2 are probably in group shop.
Yeah. Well, I want to say.
Oh, the one from Swami. Okay.
You were really cool with me, so I think you let me pick up whatever ones you had that were available.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I keep one of a character, that's sort of my big goal. I'm always flexible. So yeah, we could definitely.
So how many? If you don't want to share, that's fine. But how many sketch cards approximately do you think you have in your overall collection?
I don't even
It
approximate
has to be thousands.
spreadsheet.
Oh my goodness!
So everything. So if
It
you
has to be in the thousands.
Marvel and Adventure Time, just a hair over 15,000.
Yeah.
Holy
15,000. Oh my goodness! Wow. And when
Like,
did you start doing? When did you start collecting sketch cards?
20. I probably made the transition in like 2010.
Okay.
So, like I
And
said,
then
I had a pretty hefty autograph collection that got me a big head start. Like at one point,
yeah.
Harry Potter had just ended. I had every one of the Harry Potters.
Oh wow.
I was only like a Lucas and a couple other big ones.
And you said on Spidey's thing, 1997 was the first year that they had those sketch cards or sketchgraphs or whatever.
Yeah. So what is this? That in 97 was the first, I think, Marvel one. There were some sketch cards
Sure.
for non-Marvel sets.
Wow.
I'm hoping someone that I know is going to post a little article about it, because there's a great history on sort of where they came and this whole debate about which sketch card was the first one. Simpsons were one of the very first ones, but there were a couple contend for the title. So yeah, it's
Cool,
yeah, a lot.
So with that amount of inventory, how do you narrow it down to a top 10? Like, do you have a top 10 of just personal? Because you also have original art too.
Yeah.
I imagine that can't even compare.
Yeah, it's original art. I actually only started in the last, say, 3 years. So I've got under 20 pieces. So I've tried to be really picky about that and keep that same mutant only focus that I've tried to do with sketch cards. But as far as a top 10, honestly, it changes day to day, because I'll think about a comic I read back in that Bronze Age in the 80s, and I'll say, oh, yeah, no, I remember that. You know, the Demon Bear storyline, for example, was one of my favorites. So that's why our characters. But I might remember the Mutant Massacre, or I might remember... I mean, there were some weird ones back then. There were tons of crazy Spider-Man stories. Like I actually loved Spider-Man back then, and Green Goblin and Hobgoblin when he came out was another great one. So it really depends sort of what pops into my mind, and that narrows down the top at that moment. But if I had to pick a top 10, I could maybe pick 1 or 2 that are really special to me. But it'd be hard to say this is my top 10 and it won't change.
Well, do you have to narrow at that point? Do you have to narrow it down by artist or character?
How about yes, right?
Yeah.
A little of.
Because I would imagine just your Danny Moonstar collection by itself has a whole realm of different artists that have like touched on her.
Yep.
So I couldn't imagine that. And if you didn't have like a personal like love for Wolverine, like there's no telling how many Wolverine sketches you have scattered throughout all the different sets.
Like it's right there, I could tell you. Yeah. It
Well, using that as an example, how many Wolverine sketches do you have?
All right, let me tab over and let me just pull it up. Mutant list. No, not mutants. We want all cards. Sorry, I love spreadsheets. We'll have 746.
Including the one that you just got, the original one.
Added that yet? You're right. 747.
747.
I just scanned it. Yep. And then there are certain artists who I love, like Toma's one of my favorites, so he's up there. It depends on the day. Martinek's another one. I've really been focusing on him. But there are other ones that I love, but they're harder to find. Like with that Wolverine, I picked up.
Oh shit! So, and it's a homage.
Yeah. So, it all sort of depends. That was my mail call today. Those two.
Do you go through phases where you will search like a specific character or artist, or or is it kind of just broad, where one day you're getting on eBay and you're searching for Bronze Age incentive sketches, or how is it?
There's always that opportunistic, like, okay, what popped on eBay today aspect. But lately it's been a lot more focused. Like there are a few artists who I'm trying to get to sketches of. So I've been focusing on a couple specific ones. There are others who I just love, and I'll try to grab whatever I can of them. PJ is a great example. Like I've been sort of use Noren's phrase. I've been going ham on PJ lately.
So, do you have a Bill St. Hedwig sketch card?
No.
Okay.
I wish I did.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone.
Bill and Arthur Adams are sort of two holy grail. That
Kevin St. Jacques asked Perna.
Yes. Did you just ask it as a question? Yes, that was Perna.
Yeah, that was just it. Perna with question marks.
So yeah, it really depends. There was definitely a stretch where Liddy was a huge focus, but then
and you collected Liddy early, right? Like before Liddy was a household name, you kind of recognized that, hey, this art is special, and I'm going to hone in on it, right?
Loved her early on. Yeah, I managed to pick up quite a few. I was fortunate. It's
Matt. Do you mind if I show you this?
Sure.
This is like one of the cards that Brittany had, and Brittany Armando sent me these. There was the one that she didn't know about, like who the artist was. So I'm going to share the screen and see if maybe you might be able to give some clarification on. She doesn't own the card anymore, she said, but
yeah, if anyone's going to be able to just pinpoint who the artist is,
let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger there. Yeah. So it just says Lurking Unknown, and then it's number 9 out of 300. So I'm guessing it's got to be one of the artists that had 300 sketch cards.
Yes, it's Ramsey Sabaja.
Ramsey Sabaja.
Yeah, I think
with an S.
100, and it looks like his style. Let me tab over because I've got a few of his, and I'll confirm.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it says on the checklist he did 300 of them.
There you go.
Also known as Roz.
Yeah, R-A-Z. Yep.
Cool.
What character
was
that?
And now we know.
Could you see that and recognize what character that was, Matt?
I don't know about the character. I recognize Ramsey's style. He was also big on Lord of the Rings, so I like that work.
Because I see that in my mind automatically.
Forearms. Forearms there for sure.
And I don't know. I don't have a clue who that is.
Yeah, you got 4 arms here.
Well, you know what's funny? I don't know if it is him, but there is actually a mutant named Forearm.
That wouldn't be him though, because he's got like an X-Force look to him.
Yeah, you're right. He's more of a tough guy than that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like probably Google Marvel character Forearm.
Well, the character's actually Brittany? Called Lurking Unknown.
He usually looks at it and goes, "Yep, it's this guy."
Oh, is that his name?
That's actually his name. Yeah, Lurking Unknown. Earth 616.
Oh, that's the name of the character.
That actually Unknown. Is, yeah.
Wow. Huh. So now, Brittany, now you have a little more information about what that was about.
There you go.
Cool.
Wow. So the name was there.
She said she thought the name was that. So
that would be odd in retrospect if the artist said, "I forget who this is. I give up."
I can't remember.
Something unknown.
Sure enough.
Yeah,
Lurking Unknown had a card in the Doctor Strange Legendary set.
He's on the up and up. Invest.
Speaking of sets, I gotta ask you guys, and you may know more about this, but I stopped at my card shop today. I picked up 3 additional blaster boxes of the annual. He just got in Jay and Silent Bob cards.
Yeah.
Like, do they have a new show or a movie out or something, and that's why they have a set, or what's going on with that?
So you had Clerks 3 that came out recently, and it had really good critical reception. People enjoyed it. I mean, if you're a Kevin,
was it like straight to Netflix or something? Because I didn't hear anything about it.
I think it was kind of straight to home video. Like it had a limited theatrical release, kind of like one of those Fathom events,
Yeah,
and then just went
2022.
straight to Blu-ray and everything like that.
Huh.
Or are they talking about the movie from 2019 and they're just getting to the cards now? Jay and Silent Bob
It could be.
reboot?
I mean, Marvel's going to be releasing Eternals soon, so and that movie's been out for a couple of years, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it is, honestly, because I think it's called Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Interesting.
Can I watch it on Amazon? I can rent it on Amazon.
Just put it on.
Yeah,
Put
That's
it
what
on.
it is.
We'll just stream it right here. As long as we talk over it, we'll be good to go, right?
Right, yeah.
Commentary.
We could have it play for 4 seconds without getting in trouble.
Yeah. We can get in trouble. None of our streams are big enough to affect
Wait,
it.
or-
Alright, so this just turned into a whole.
Yeah, we're not streaming on Lootbox TV. None of us are monetized.
We can go on to Rumble or whatever and just do the whole like Super Bowl.
Yeah. But Amazon has it. Hulu has it. But it might not be. It might be regional on Hulu. Not sure.
We have
Roku has it.
Jason's
That's cool.
hanging out.
I'll have to check it out. I like the first. I remember watching the first Clerks movie, but I haven't seen the other ones.
Dude, Clerks 2 is awesome.
Yeah.
Matt, I have a sketch question for you. So
Sure.
in the beginnings sets, or no, sorry, the early Marvel masterpieces like 2007, 2008, I've seen a lot of sketches and they're not full colored at all. They're basically just outlines of the characters. Is there a reason for that? Was that a directed thing? Or, like, how did that work with the artists?
So early on, especially in 2007, color was very rare, and it was more just that, hey, we want some sketches, and they truly were viewed as sketches. So nobody was putting that much time into them. I want to say it was 2008A that they started saying, hey, you know what, we want some color in here. So some people did full color, some people did only ink. But to be honest, I'm actually a fan of those early pencil only ones.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the best sketches in those sets were pencil only. And I secretly hope they'll, same way Star Wars, they did a black and white, right? Which was no color. I would love to see Marvel do something.
That was a whole set, right? The black and white set? Yeah.
I would love to see them go back to that, because some of those sketches, and especially not just go back to it, but, and this is no disrespect at all to the sketch card artists I love. I think I said how many I have, I love. But back then, you got a lot of people who were directly in the comic book industry and in the Marvel bullpen. And I think it would be great to get some of them back in, not entirely a set based around them. I don't think that's reasonable, but those would be great sort of bonus sort of hits, I think, in a set. And to get that pedigree, because nowadays you get sketch artists who cut their teeth and then go into comics. But it would be nice to have some of the people already in comics contribute to some of these.
Come back, yeah. And would you do you think that that's something that could happen within the next couple of years, or is it just not feasible because of the pricing?
I think the pencil aspect would be easy to do. They could just put the terms in.
Sure, yeah.
One. As far as those artists, I don't. My gut tells me your speculation. I know nothing. I'm Jon Snow. I don't think Upper Deck and Marvel are that Upper Deck can utilize Marvel to get full. There's very little for these established artists to do it. So unless they were really willing to treat it as a big hit and pay the artist prices that they can get at a con, $100, $200, $300 per sketch, really make it a special insert.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think the economics are there for them. There's no reason to do that. They're making money without it. So,
Right, yeah.
But I'd love to see it happen.
Yeah, I think it would be cool.
Premiere would be the perfect spot for that, since the box prices are already enough that it might be able to, even if you got a couple per case, or maybe one per case.
Premiere typically gets the masterpiece artists, at least in the recent ones, right? So Simone and Disco both did sketches in Premiere. Bob Larkin did a few in 2017. And there were still some, Al Milgram's always in a set, right? Without hitting him.
And from Marvel Premiere, you have the Bob Larkin Dazzler
Yep.
#1 Reaper.
Yep. 5x7 Dazzler. Yep. I had the Iron Fist as well, but I traded that to a good buddy.
Bob Larkin's amazing. Like, if you guys don't know who Bob Larkin is, like, he's worth a Google search. He did some amazing magazine covers in the 70s for Marvel, like your Vampire Tales, like a lot of Morbius, a lot of the horror element of it, where it's the oil painting covers. Bob Larkin was the man for that.
He absolutely was. Still is. Still does amazing work.
Oh, yeah. He did multiple cards in the 95 X-Men set.
We haven't seen him do anything recently. Hopefully, we'll see him soon. Start a little rumor.
Wait, so Illuminati question.
Ixnay on the Illuminati.
Yeah. Well, if you ask me, I won't get mad. But Billy got a little mad the other day when that was asked, I think.
Okay, fair enough. So
I'll pretend I am.
So Matt is officially the Professor Xavier of the Marvel card Illuminati. We have that confirmed right here on the round table on May 3rd, 2023.
There you go. Look at it.
I don't have to really try that hard. So.
Yeah.
You gotta try harder than I do. I wear the hat so I don't blind everybody.
Me too.
It'd be like that. You're not cool unless you're bald.
Yeah, lay it on me. What's the Illuminati question?
That was it. So we already confirmed it. It's been confirmed that Matt Fuller is officially the leader of the Illuminati.
There we go.
I'm curious, how do you store? Oh, sorry, Nate.
No, go ahead.
One last thing. Do you store cards or your sketches in a particular way? Like, are you penny sleeve top loader, team bag, or touches?
The plan right now is to go to the top loader and those pages that hold the top loader.
Mm-hmm.
But I am a ways from that. I'm still doing it, but I'm almost done rescanning all of my cards. All in sort of the same positions. So right now they are all are all stored in these boxes.
Yeah.
Just for convenience. And then as you can guess, that many top loaders and pages and binders will not be a cheap endeavor. So I'm
for sure. So Jason Christner is a sketch artist for Upload Deck, and he said he's working on an AP for a client, but he just turned in a 70 card run for beginnings.
Oh, nice.
And that he is working on APs for Allegiance right now.
Nice.
Sweet.
That's really cool, man. So there you go, guys. That'll give you a timeline. I don't know what the projected beginnings release date is, but artists are turning in sketch cards. So, and those have to get reviewed and approved, right? And then make sure that everything's kosher with them, so that way they can get put into the boxes. And I'm going to look real quick, see what David Adams
on the
has.
topic of rejected sketch cards, Matt, with your experience in sketch cards and your love for them, have you ever acquired a sketch card that was supposed to be destroyed or removed, or you're not?
That's like
yes.
No comment.
So the answer is yes. So let me.
It's okay. I'll
yeah.
No. Most of it was not Marvel.
Okay.
It was Cryptozoic.
Oh wow.
To the point where about half of my Adventure Time collection were.
Really?
Yep. And they came to the market later, I think, with a bunch of Hobbit sketches. So there were. On the Marvel side, I only have one or two I suspect. I do know of some others, but not anything on the sketch side to the point where you're gonna, where I put on the tinfoil hat and say some, secret conspiracy to do it. There have been some that I've seen, but very few and far between. So I would say, at least from Marvel, my experience is the exception.
Ooh.
So beginnings pre-sale is at $249.95 right now. David Adams has the release date of May 31st.
Nice.
I would be willing to bet that if artists are still turning in sketches, that is not happening. That is getting pushed again.
Yeah.
But this is interesting here, Jason. Thanks for sharing this. He did a bunch for Premiere, he says, and that was done last year.
Yep.
Including incentive pieces. So that he might not be able to confirm 100%, but that might be in EPAC.
Yep.
Sort of stuff.
Probably like multi.
So, yeah, so that's
puzzle pieces.
Yeah, puzzle pieces. Because Premiere, you get the three, you get the large one for
you
10,
get
right?
The quad panel.
Yeah.
Yep. In every case, you would get 3 doubles, a triple, a quad.
So is a quad panel a case hit?
Well, yes, but the case is only 6 boxes. So you could probably argue that the triple is also a case hit since you only get 1, and so is the 5x7. But
Yeah, Brittany, the $225 price is for if you've reached that like first level step where you get the discount. Yeah, $250 for if you just setting up an account. But $225 if you've ordered, like $500 or $1,000 of product through them before.
So I got to get a case of Premiere, huh? Got it.
Well, what was it? What was Beginnings when it first came out on the pre-order? Do you guys remember?
No.
185, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, it was
Or
under, I think it was
150
sub
maybe?
200.
Yeah.
I would say just because he had posted, if anybody is looking for an AP, Jason is a fantastic artist to work with. I would highly recommend him. And I'm fascinated to see Premiere too. I may have some APs from artists that they already sent out because I got sick of waiting, hypothetically. And it's going to be amazing or interesting because they all say Premiere 21. So here we are, 3. So I don't know if they're going to do rebrand it and just sort of like Masterpieces 16, where all the sketch cards said 14. Who knows what they'll do, but
yeah,
dying for that set to come out.
I wonder if moving forward, Upper Deck just doesn't put years on the back of the cards anymore and just does the sets.
it's like, here's your set. That's it.
Yeah.
They put their copyright year on there.
Yeah.
Just update their copyright, and that's it. Bad Wizard says pre-sales are ammunition against the collectors. Better sell-through rates lead to higher retail prices. I agree, because we've seen it with David Adams and all these other companies. Is like they put that first pre-order goes out there, they fill what they can fill, and then they pull it, and then they'll bring it back, and it's higher. From a company's perspective, that's what the company should do. The company's there to make money for its investors and stakeholders. But from a collector's perspective, it sucks because Upper Deck doesn't set an MSRP on anything. So they can essentially charge whatever they want on their end. And as long as people are willing to pay it, then that's what they're going to charge.
Right. That's game theory, right? In theory, we should all hold out and not do it. But
exactly. But we won't. We won't. Yeah, we all should have held out on Spider-Man Meadow when it came back up at like $500 or $600 a box, but we didn't.
Old FOMO.
But yeah, it's kind of like the EPAC with like WandaVision. Like they came out, EPAC WandaVision was like $185.
It was more than what you could buy it on David Adams for.
Yeah, like you could buy a physical box for way less. It made no sense. But they haven't dropped the prices down either.
It'll be coming.
They just did that 75% clearance on the Cyber.
Yeah. At some point, they'll have to do like a half off just to rectify. Because like it doesn't
3
make
years
sense
from now, probably.
Maybe not, but it doesn't make sense that how you would have WandaVision at this price, Falcon Winter Soldier at this price, Loki, like the Loki set, that would make sense if it was priced at what WandaVision is, but that's because the autos are the autos that comes within that set where you have
right.
You have Tom, you have Jonathan Majors, you have Owen Wilson, like you have a lot of top name actors for autos in that set versus WandaVision, you've got 3.
Yeah. Bad Wizard says he doesn't buy pre-sales. I tried to get in that first drop, and that's where the Discords are nice because somebody will hear that first drop is happening and they'll post the link. So if you can get in that first one, you're usually sitting pretty good. But I have noticed that, at least with my local card shop, the one that I prefer to use, not the one I work for. I don't buy my cards through the one I work for, but I buy my cards through my local shop that I like. And more times than not, at least recently, I've been able to get my boxes for just under the pre-sale price for the first drop. So if you find the right card shop that's not all about making the top dollar on it and is more about the hobby itself, then you can save some money. David asked, is it true that this may be the last premiere release?
Oh, I hadn't heard that. If Upper Deck was to lose the license at some point, then I could see it. They may own. I don't know if they own the brand Premiere, or if it's
probably. Yeah,
if they did. I could see
like
that
they would still retain that brand unless whoever gets the new license buys the brand from them. Yeah.
Which would likely be very costly.
Yeah, because they bought the brand. Like Upper Deck didn't own Fleer; they just bought the brand Fleer, so that way they could use that in their sets moving forward and use those inserts from those sets, right?
Yep.
Do we know when their deal runs up?
No. It's I mean, my company had a deal with Disney, and we had a 5-year initial term, and then we had multi-1-year renewals. I can't remember if they were auto but so they're either in the phase of a contract or they could have re-upped, and so nobody knows. They're never going to disclose that.
878. Pre-orders are tough because a lot of times you're pre-ordering and not having a clue what's in the set, and that was the issue with Fleer Ultra Avengers. Is nobody knew what was going to be in the set when that first pre-order dropped.
There's still not a sell sheet for beginnings.
Yeah.
Still.
Would you want Fanatics to get no?
Oh God.
I think they would do a better job than Upper Deck has because they've done a really good job so far.
I don't think so.
No, I don't know if they've done.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Not with their
attempted stuff they've been putting out.
Yeah, but their attempted trading card line was just dog water.
Yeah.
There's my vote.
I would rather see Mar. I would rather see.
That's my
Marvel
vote too, Matt.
Yeah.
Send it back to Rittenhouse.
Yep, please.
Yeah.
They're still doing quality work. Cryptozoic's done some pretty good work as well. So
David says from a good source, he was told Premiere is no more after this one.
Ooh, I like that. The window. That's
keeping in. What a creeper.
Yep. That's one of the best framing of a card that I've seen.
Brittany, we were told before, but we're friends now.
Now those are the same sketch cards that Spidey was showing last night on those APs, right? That's the same set?
The Bronze
Spidey
Age?
was showing those non-cut APs last night. That's from the Bronze Age set, right?
The case incentive ones? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
5x7s?
They were bigger. It looked like they were just uncut versions of the sketch card that the artist would then do the sketching on, and they would send it back, and then it would get cut afterwards.
A lot of the Rittenhouse sets had those, right, Matt?
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of them, and there were a lot of incentive ones. The fifth had a double sized, so did Greatest Battle.
Brittany, this is kid friendly show here.
And those were 5x7s too?
Let's see which ones. They were all pretty close to that.
Oh no.
So it was probably 4x5 is the normal oversized Rittenhouse. So it's probably
you got to show those again.
Oh, so
you weren't big. That's the one you just made the trade on, right?
Yeah, it's the one I just made the trade on.
What? Wait. Show that one again. Go back. One card. Are you teasing me now? Is that Domino?
No, that's Lady Deathstrike.
Oh, that's Lady. I just saw the black on the one eye. I couldn't really see that. There was the glare. I was like, he's trolling me. That's so cool. Matt looks like he's getting ready to show something.
I have some autograph cards. They're interesting ones. So I picked up some original art from Simone. The way Matt is would also get some of the cards, the actual cards that the art was of, and Simone hand signed them. So this is
Valor's showing his Rittenhouse stuff.
oh hello. Oh yeah.
Valor, is that a 3800 or a 48? The Apache case. Yeah.
I think a 38.
The tipped over pile just makes my
Yeah.
a little Mephisto.
This sketch of Mephisto, I love this card. Some more Bronze Age.
Is that Kyle?
Yes, it is Kyle. Jim Kyle.
Love it.
Yeah, guys, if you didn't watch Spidey's Marvel show last night with Manu 9.9 newsstand, they did show the blank APs for the Bronze Age set. So go check that out.
The artist was insulted by the offer. I love that.
Yeah.
A lot of that's just X-Men metal stuff, but then you get to more Rittenhouse where you just have the villain subset.
Rittenhouse had some.
Oh
of the
yeah,
best
thanks Brittany for
inserts
sending
ever.
that over. Yeah, I'm at that same price level for where I'm at too with David Adams. It really doesn't take a lot to get moved up, but talking to other guys that have bought cases upon cases upon cases of product, once you get that first discount, you really don't get much of a discount beyond that.
It's not worth it. They were saying.
Yeah,
right?
you just more or less get a representative that you can talk to. And
Now this is part of a quad panel that Chris Foreman did, but it's of Husk, and to me, it's like even though it's just a PCS, it's one of my favorite sketches.
Chris Foreman is so good.
Bad Wizard said, "Stop flexing. We know you're cool."
I'm not flexing.
Not yet.
I don't know. I kind of feel intimidated right now.
Are you guys like me that if any of your actual non-card friends saw you gawking over someone just flipping through cards and geeking out over it, they would think
There she is. I found her
Yes.
for you.
My non-card family friends do that to me.
oh yeah.
I mean, and by that I mean my daughter, my wife, and my son. Daniel, you got my address. Just
Yeah.
pop
You
it
got
in
his
the,
PayPal, so just
pop
send
it
him
in
the
the
money
bubble
over.
mailer. Send it on over.
So there's your domino. I'll let you know what she grades at. And I've got
Whoa! Don't be doing that to her.
Oh,
Put her
sketch
in a
cards
one-touch,
and
send her my
grading.
way.
Just sell him it at the PSA 10
Uh-oh.
price.
so this is probably my favorite sketch card that I have.
Yeah. Rihanna killed.
Yeah, you'd shown that one before, I think. Yeah, that's
I'll
really cool.
Is that
I mean,
pack hold or an
personally,
AP?
I like that first one you showed, the horizontal one. I liked that one better.
the
That
one?
was my opinion on it. Like, yeah, that one. Like art wise, I liked that one better than the portrait.
Oh well, dude, this is just killer.
Yeah,
Like all the detail that he put into it. Like the camera's not even doing it justice. Like this is cool. If you give me a second, it's because it's a quad panel.
Did you see Jason's comment? Jason says Rittenhouse is a real pain to work for to do the art. I did a submission for Star Trek and Lost in Space, and they never replied to him.
Ah, dang.
Wow.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
So many horror stories like that.
So Brady, my daughter will go to the card shows anytime I set up, and she hangs out with me for the entire card show. She'll take the trips to the comic book store and the shop with me.
That's
And
awesome.
every now and then I can get her to open something with me, but they're not like big a time into it like I am. And I'm not big time into it like this guy is. And we're all small time compared to Matt. 15,000 sketches. Whew.
Yeah. Someone is
What do you love?
doing a 24-hour card-focused mental health YouTube
No,
marathon.
zip.
I am going to. I will be talking.
Zip. You're ruining it. You can't
Ixnay
say
on the
Ixnay on the
thing
on the stream.
I had a dream that someone should. Yes.
Yeah. Bad Wizard says I don't even have 15,000 cards. Right? Yeah, she'll love the memories later. Yeah, and I'll get her every now and then. She doesn't ask for it, but every now and then I'll get her Jubilee cards, special ones like parallels and serial numbered stuff. She has a little stand on one of her shelves in her room, and she switches the card out like every day or every week or something like that. And she just rotates them. Daniel, are you still flexing?
No, I'm not flexing. I'm trying to find the fourth card to that quad panel.
It's the problem with quads. If you're missing one, it'd drive you crazy.
There it is.
Armando's sending me more here. Oh, Armando, whose are these? Are these yours? I think these are Armando's. I'm going to share this real quick. She's 17.
Finally.
So I only got her for a little bit longer. She's trying really hard to get her ACT up high enough that she can get into the University of Michigan. So Armando sent me these. Yes, these are his. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Sabretooth. What in the world? Why did that? Oh, come on. Oh, these. Yeah, he said he's got 3 sketches in there, or 4 sketches, and 3 of them are Wolverine. Okay, yeah, because the 4th one's the Cyclops and the pairing. That's cool. Plusher Gabe's Cave wins. Plusher Gabe Cave wins. He sent me those. Can I show your Gabe Cave wins, Armando? Asher, what's going on, sir? Just now joining Daniel. Well, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Bad Wizard says, yeah, he's not flexing. He's just looking for the 4th piece of this banging piece of art.
There we go.
Okay, let's get you big. Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's
That's
sweet.
so cool.
Yeah, so then you go down like here, and then you've got Chamber, Banshee, and Skin. And then you go up, and then
Great perspective on that.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, they did a good job putting her like right up next to where the camera would be, and then having those others in the background.
right, and like it bothers me that the camera doesn't pick up how good this card is in person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could always send it to us for us to examine.
You need
it
to just
physically.
make a reel of it.
Just drop
Yeah.
it in the mail.
Drop it in, but where would it go to if I just dropped it in the
Me.
mail?
Just drop it in the mail for me, and then I'll take a look at it, and then we'll pass it around.
Yeah,
If you
we'll
could
just
tell
keep
me who
sending
Husk, but if you knew who Husk was before you met me, sure.
So you do that, and then when it gets back to you, we'll see what the cards actually look like when it gets back to you. This hodgepodge.
We'll all
Four,
do a little
four
doodle
random
on there.
cards.
That really would.
Jason says he did a run for Gabe's Cave too. That's going to be coming out soon. Did a portrait of his favorite movie characters. Awesome, man.
that's
Can't
sweet.
wait. Cannot wait.
What
Chris,
was that, Matt?
Uncle Nasty, Jason was supposed to be on tonight, but he had some family stuff come up. So we're going to try to reschedule him for one of the next couple weeks here. But Brittany's like, oh, that turned into a whole person. I was too into chat for a moment.
I was going to say earlier, a video that would be great because that vertical orientation isn't something a lot of artists take advantage of, and that's a perfect example of what you can do with it like that.
Well, then I will definitely make a reel and have it posted by tomorrow. Then
You're being informed that you should make sure your homeowners and or renters insurance is updated with the front and back images of all your cards. And so I'm going to show this real quick. This is Armando sent this over, so I'm going to share this. Maybe.
Hank Hill.
There we go. So these are the ones Armando has won from Gabe's Cave.
Oh, nice. The Joker.
That toothless
I
one
love
is
that
so
Joker.
cool. I love that toothless one. The Joker's cool too, yeah.
What's that top left? That boon.
Yeah.
These, I don't know who the 2 on the top are, but it's
Boondock.
a pair. It's a pair. So I'm like, how do you win the pair? Unless they just came, like it might have been a week they had like 12 cards.
You know he's
And then
got
because it was a
multiple
pair, they went
accounts,
together.
man.
Yeah,
But dude, come on. Could you to be able to, even if he entered with multiple accounts to win and then be able to randomly draw the 2 separate cards that go together?
He's
That's
got the horseshoe.
He does have the horseshoe. He does have, and then he's got Xena, and then I'm drawing a blank on the Boondocks. He says the Boondocks for the top ones there. I know it's Wayne's World, but I can't remember the name. Garth, right? Is that what it is?
yeah,
And then Hank.
That one's good though. The
Clocking
card.
that boy still ain't right.
Xena was.
Good night, David. Good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. I think we're at our normal time ending.
Yeah,
so 2.5 hours. We started a half hour early, and we still went.
Yep.
Till 11 p.m. Eastern. So, hey, that's all good with me. Extra half hour out of it. Chat, let us know either in the comments or in the chat now what you think of the 6:30 start time. We're trying to make it a little more accommodating for our East Coast friends. So let us know what you guys think about this. Send us some feedback on IG or whatever. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say.
Yeah, what
about
East Coasters were complaining? Let's beat them up.
No, it wasn't
What
anybody
East Coast
complaining.
guys?
Well, Lewis, he's always like, oh, I'm so tired, I gotta go.
I'm on the East Coast. So.
No, we just figured we'd try this and see if it worked out a little bit better.
Yeah.
But we added the new guest, Melfi. He's on the East Coast. He's in New York, so we want to be accommodating to you guys. It is. I mean, it's only 9 for me, and I stay up till 4 a.m. anyway. So
yeah, I'm up at the gym in the morning, and you're just now getting ready.
And I'm still. And
let's go, Bad Wizard. Let's go. Bad Wizard
up.
wants to fight.
I'll fight you, Jen.
Yeah.
Django says 6:30 is perfect timing. Well, that's great feedback. Thank you for that. So,
all right,
yeah, guys.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks for
appreciate you, Matt.
love being here.
28 still here in the chat. Thank you guys so much. What do we got going on stream wise? We got Friday. Joshua has Marvel Bros and Friends. We got Ian Taylor has it's the MCC podcast. Matt, is that the official title of it? Am I saying that wrong?
Oh yeah,
MCC.
Marvel Card Collector podcast. Yeah, MCC podcast.
Yep.
That's going to be coming out tomorrow or Friday. Retroverse and myself is on that, so be sure to check that out if you get a chance. He does stream the video portion on YouTube, and he has the audio portion on Spotify or Apple Music or wherever that's where you do your podcasting at. So be sure to check that out. We got a pretty big announcement coming out in that. Matt's trying to ruin it for us.
Oh, let's ruin it now, man. Let's go. Let's do it right now.
Well, I didn't warn him not to say anything either. So, but we'll have a nice announcement coming up for something that we got coming out in about a little under 2 months. So be sure to check that out so you can hear about that. Django, you're welcome, man. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with us tonight.
Always.
Absolutely.
Hosts, guests, thank you guys again. You guys rocked it. Jen, thanks for showing
King
up
Arthur.
and not making me start this thing by myself tonight.
Anytime, King Arthur. Anytime.
Yeah. Whatever, man. Don't even. We already got him. We got our King Arthur. He's right here. So.
King Arthur,
Pull the
Professor X.
driver from the sketch.
Yep. Everybody kneel down before him. He will dub you. I now crown you Knights of the Round Table.
No, forget the round table. So what do I got to do to be part of the Illuminati? Like we can go ahead.
Well, we got to discuss that off camera.
In
All
this-
right, guys.